A little new, baby. Ozzy Fest. What do we got? Zach Wilde and Black Label Society playing here. What's that? Edema? I got that. I got a bed for it to cure the edema that my advancing age has put on me. Yeah. I was out on the what the hell's oh, stupid. Shut up, jerk. I was out on the lawn. Yeah. And it's hot out there, so I had my big fag cowboy hat.
You look ridiculous in your cowboy hat.
My big fag bandana around my neck to sop up all the sweat that I get. I went to the body painting booth and got my old man baloney boobs painted. It took like a whole tub of paint.
It's a great look for you, Don.
It's great. Now, I'm topless.
Yeah.
So, but it looks like I'm wearing a wrinkled gray sweatshirt, doesn't it? Yeah, baby. How's your Donkey Kong? Here from Ozzy. What is this?
Ozzy Fest.
Ozzy Fest.
It's actually called Ozzfest.
Oh, I'm so old and out of touch. I don't know that. I call it Ozzy Fest. Like all the old out-of-touch people. How are we doing, baby? Yeah. Quack, quack.
Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show. Yeah, we're backstage at Ozzfest. Yes. Right outside of Philly.
Ozzfest. We were out walking around. Holy Jesus. You see, now, there's plenty of women out there. Dressed very scantily. It's nice and warm out.
When are the hot ones arriving? Who are you kidding?
See, that's what I was getting to.
Oh, okay.
No, the girls are dressed very scantily because it's warm out. But
that's not always a good thing.
But the thing is, they don't even have the confidence because they got like bikini tops on and little shorts.
Yeah.
But then they're walking around folding their arms like we're not going to notice the gut.
Right.
Girls, we notice the gut.
They're not trying to dress scantily. They're just too fat to find clothes that fit.
Was that it?
What a bunch of awful Camden pigs are here today. Is there anything over a 4 who likes Ozzy?
We saw a few hot ones out there.
No, we didn't.
One girl, she's in a bikini, mother of 6, I think.
Oh, Christ.
And,
all of them by C-section.
And she's got huge breast implants. The lady's got to be at least 50, and she starts waddling up to me. I'm like, oh, God. For the first time in my life, I'm praying she wasn't going to wow.
Did she say what contestant number she was in the WOW contest? Because that certainly sounds like a lot of the contestants.
I thought we got rid of all those.
What a great day, though. Nice, sunny, beautiful, and Norton as neurotic and insane, in awe of his God as he feels his presence.
You feel Ozzy's presence, don't you, Jim?
Not yet, no. It's just a bunch of fat girls and 2 hot ones that both work for YSP. And 18 people. We should have a rally.
And we got these backstage passes. It's not good enough for Jim. He's like, I can't go in Ozzy's dressing room with this.
See, that's what he wanted.
I just like to walk by it, maybe glance in.
See, you do. You do want to, he wants the pass that gets him everywhere.
Yeah.
He doesn't
These passes are good.
Yeah, no, they are. If you want to hang out in the parking lot and walk back in and out, they're phenomenal. You mean I can go to the car and come back? Really? Whoa!
Yeah, he's been having a little problem.
You know what? We should talk about backstage is so overrated.
It stinks. We had to kiss the caterer's ass. Do you know that? Yeah. Big Kev has a ticket. He has more access than we do.
Yeah, Big Kev came up, and he couldn't get a pass because they're handing out these passes. It's very strict, you know what I mean? So they're handing them out like gold. And he got a ticket so he can go into the festivities. And he does. He's got more access than we do with the passes. Because we have to be led around like irresponsible little children.
Well, look at us.
Everywhere. Yeah, but they don't know that.
Yeah, I want to grab a burger. Let us get someone to bring in there, because otherwise they won't let you in.
Yeah, we couldn't get on the food line.
Yeah, what are we going to do in the food area?
We can't. We weren't allowed to go in. And all Norton was saying is, you know something? I'm used to all access. He's used to the all access.
Well, when you're hanging with Dice and all, he does it right. Well, this is radio. Get used to it.
I thought we were a little further up the food chain.
They never treat you well.
I thought we were
the best we're going to get.
Further up the food chain. I'm expecting, around the neck laminate kind of thing.
You guys don't like the exhaust fumes we're breathing in from the buses that are right behind us?
Anytime you have to stick your laminate on your jeans, you're going nowhere in the venue.
That is true.
Yeah. You need a special little backstage necklace
if it doesn't have plastic on it, you're going nowhere.
It's stuck on your jeans. It's half peeling off. You got to keep sticking it on.
These are the meet and greet passes.
Yeah, these are the ones that they give out as prizes.
And then they, like cattle, they go, okay, you guys got to stay here. Okay, now you got to follow me here. Get your pictures. Okay, now get out.
Everyone thinks backstage you're going to be seeing all the chicks just dropping to their knees for anyone that's backstage. No. We're in a big, it's a nice one, but we're in a tent.
Right.
In the back parking lot.
And we've been talking to the catering guys so far.
Yeah, like Norton said, we had to kiss his ass. They brought him back, and it's like, and this is the caterer. Hey, can we talk to you?
It's Max and me catering.
Do we have a pass to talk to the caterer?
Are we allowed to talk to them? I got to tell you, so we're on the bus, being treated really well, on the bus from the hotel to the venue.
Wow. They originally had skateboarders who were just going to put us on their backs and take us, but they canceled.
What happened to the days of the limo when we used to come here?
Well, I think those days are over. Tim's too busy giving out tours.
That awful Jurassic Park outfit.
Tim Sabian is wearing nice shorts. They're shorts and a very casual blue denim-looking shirt. And he looks exactly like the guy that runs the Disney Jungle Cruise. If you've ever seen, remember that guy? Come on, everybody, step in, take the back seat of the boat, keep your arms and feet in the boat. Here comes the waterfall. Oh, no, the boat's headed right toward it.
You just need a safari hat, and you're all set, Tim.
Here's a giant hippo.
Look what he's doing now.
I got it. I got it with a dice.
There it is.
Get me my templates, Rick. You got to fill them out right.
Well, Tim, thank you.
Hey, it's great having you guys here once again.
Thanks for the bus from the hotel to the venue. That was rocking.
Yeah, we got a bus.
It was cool.
This time.
And
anything for you guys.
On the way over to the venue, I got to say, it's getting back to Norton and his obsession, the Ozzy obsession.
Yeah.
He was so fidgety and freaking on the bus because we're getting closer to the venue, which means closer to Ozzy.
Yeah.
I swear to you, dude, I felt like I was on the bus with John Hinckley taking him to the Dakota.
That would have been probably really appropriate if Hinckley had shot John Lennon, you ass. Why was he going?
You dick. I got to rewrite that one. Mark David Chapman, whatever.
I'm so happy.
You just made Norton stay, and I hope he's pelting him with various markers and whatnot.
I just turned so red. I was so happy.
That's funny.
It was the first joke I've written in about a week. I was so proud of it. I was practicing on the bus.
Hinckley standing there going, when's Reagan coming? What the hell are we doing here?
Who's this faggot liberal in the glasses? I don't want to talk to him.
And Ed, you hung me out to dry, you bastard.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
Yes, you did, because I tried out the joke on you. You laughed.
Oh, no.
He would have had to stay there for another year because it didn't happen.
I got to study up on my assassins.
Well, whatever.
I know what you're saying.
I felt like I was bringing...
It felt like you were bringing Oswald to, say, the theater where Lincoln was watching a play. Yeah, no, I know.
Oh, God.
Mr. President.
Yes, what do you want?
What a dick.
It happens.
Oh, that was great.
Oh, well. You made his day.
Oh, my stomach hurts from being happy.
How was the trip with Norton? Now, we took the train. It was me, Ben, Steve C. took the train, and Stinky took the train up or down.
This trip is trains, taxis, and buses.
Yeah, there's all kinds of...
Thank you, Tim Sabian.
Not a lot of first-class airfare thrown into this one.
And I couldn't even get into the drink car. I didn't have the right pass. Steve C. Is great on these trains because we're drinking the Sam Adams. We're going back, making the beer runs. And I'm looking at Steve, and he's ordering the hardest liquor that they have available. I think the pump goes right into the fuel tanks and pumps up into your glass from the train. But he got this whiskey or whatever the hell it was. Oh, was it Johnny Walker? He's drinking Johnny Walker. And I go, why don't you just chill with some beers or something? He goes, I need drinks, since my stomach was stable, that does the most damage in the smallest amount of space.
It doesn't have the volume.
Like, there's a guy that isn't drinking for the taste, especially with something like Johnny Walker. The social atmosphere. just get me hammered.
Get the job done.
And he says he's not belligerent anymore. He used to get drunk, belligerent, and then pass out, but he skips the belligerent now and passes right out.
And goes right to pass out. That's nice.
So that was the entertainment we had on the train, was that and Ben taking 1,000 phone calls. He's like the president.
He's ridiculous.
He's on the phone with the most annoying cell phone ring now. He goes, well, you know, it's really annoying in a restaurant when your cell phone rings and it sounds like everybody else's. Oh, yeah, but the friggin'... What song do you have on there? He's got Radiohead... Paranoid Android plays on his phone.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, with the quality of a phone ringing, it's awful. Only to be surpassed by the theme song from Chips that Steve C. has on his.
Wait, they're calling Ben. I got to hear this now. Keep talking, Ed. I'll mic Ben's cell phone here.
He will take more phone calls in a half hour than anyone I see. We're on the line waiting to get tickets for the train, and every 2 seconds... It's busy. Are you making a call? Because now probably all your friends are trying to call you.
Yeah.
And he's taking 1,000 phone calls.
That is awful.
We're dealing with that.
Yeah.
And the theme from Chips is what Steve has, but he also has the final countdown from Europe.
Get the F out of here.
Which sounds better on his phone than it ever did on vinyl.
Why don't you just play Philadelphia when it rings, you homo?
I guess Stinky goes with the standard one. Stinky was taking a phone call, and everything he was saying we were relating to pot, because it was probably a conversation about pot. He'd just be like, hello? Yeah. Oh, it's in my dresser drawer. And I'm like, oh, the pot's in his dresser drawer. It doesn't matter. All right. Yeah. No, he'll be there a little later to deliver the pot. Like, no matter what he said, it's always about pot.
You can tell, huh?
But you drove.
I drove with Jim. I'll try to get this one right, because the first one bombed.
I had the pleasure of doing down to Washington, and I got to say, you don't want to stop when you're with Jim.
Yeah. Well, I get all belligerent like Sirhan on his way to shoot Martin Luther King
All right. You didn't say belligerent.
Piece of degenerate. Did I say that? See the end of Raging Bull?
We pull off the turnpike on our way down here to Camden, and rest stop. It's time to take a leak.
Yeah.
Jim Norton has the smallest bladder known to man, by the way. Has to stop at just about every rest stop on the way down. And so we both go into the men's room, and walking in the door, I know this is a huge effing mistake, but I have to go really bad.
What time was it about?
We got a late start, 10 maybe?
Okay, 10. Not many people in there.
No, a lot of truckers.
Truckers, that's great.
A lot of truckers, scary-looking truckers all around. Some of them trying to pick up each other's, others taking showers in the sink there. I mean, disgusting. So, and look at us. I mean, compared to truckers. So we're in there. He gets done before me, which I was praying wasn't going to happen. And he's walking out the door. He goes, I'll see you outside, lamb chops, sweet buns. I'm like, oh. And just in case I didn't, I was making believe I didn't hear him. He's like,
of course you're making believe you don't hear him.
So he goes even louder. He goes, do you hear me, baby doll? I'll be right outside.
Baby doll. Hi, sweetums. He does that all the time. He'd be standing in the bathroom hoping. And there was one time on the way to Washington, there was a guy in one of the stalls, half in, half out, changing his pants. So he's in his underwear, his gray trucker underwear, that like the elastic.
That used to be white.
The elastic on the legs isn't good anymore, so yam bag is oozing out the side.
Oh, I was looking.
And Norton's leaving. He goes, all right, I'll be out in the car, baby doll. Whatever you need. And I'm like, and the guy turns around to look, and Norton's already long gone.
I gave him a good nice, too.
Yeah, he looks right at the trucker, taking his pants off and his yam bag hanging out his bad underwear, and just goes, nice. He goes, nice. Before he leaves. He's the most embarrassing guy. You just want to tie him up and put him in your trunk if you have to go anywhere.
When you're in the men's room, you can't cut off the stream, obviously. So you're just stuck. I've been in other situations where he's so embarrassing you can leave quickly and get out of it, but I had to wait till I was done. Everyone's looking at me like, hey, hi, what's up?
He's an embarrassment to have around like this. Horrible man.
You're going to have to be stuck with me now because I can't go anywhere but this tent with these stupid passes.
You're going to meet Ozzy today.
No, I'm not, but it's fine.
Yes, you will.
Do you really?
No.
Yes.
Do you think?
No.
Yes.
Nelson, maybe, but not the one I want to meet.
No, you'll meet Ozzy. So what happened at the hotel, Anthony?
I had a great time. They put us up at one of the hotels. There seems to be now this.
You notice the quality of the rooms have gotten worse and worse every time we come back to Philly?
I don't understand.
My mattress is about 4 inches wide now.
It's the
when we
same
first got
hotel.
here, it was like a 4-foot wide mattress we were staying on.
Well, now they got to compete with Boston.
Yeah, Boston.
BCM put us up at the Ritz-Carlton up there.
And a lot of our guys are at the Holiday Inn down here in Philly. So
now there's guys.
Hey, now they're all going to call us.
Yeah, they're all going to call you, Ben.
Why would anyone call Ben Sparks at the Holiday Inn? Who the hell would do that? That's stupid.
I'm taking no calls. Do you think they'll call him?
No.
That's better than what he usually does with the maid signs.
Oh yeah, Jimmy's another little goofy prank. I hate being woken up by housekeeping. I hate it. So you put the do not disturb on the outside of the door. Jim will walk by at night and take the do not disturb off and turn it over to clean the room. So at 8 in the morning, they're knocking on your goddamn thing, and I'm saying, these mother FCs, don't you see the sign? Do not disturb. So I was warning Jim not to do it because I'm going to give the backside of the do not disturb the old stink finger. Give it a little rub. So if he turns it around, he'll be chuckling, and of course you got to put your hand up to your mouth when you titter and go, ha 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 ha, I just did. What the
And I'll be chuckling and turned on.
Man ass.
Or the best one you can order. You know the breakfast orders you can hang on somebody's door? But if you can get it early enough where they come deliver at 6:10, a big breakfast. But you have to get them before like 1 in the morning when they start.
Right, yeah. You got to tell the toll booth thing that Florentine does.
Florentine is the master. At a toll booth, he has this great thing where he pulls up to a toll, and he'll go to the guy, all right, can I have a coffee? And the guy's like, what? And he's like, I heard you guys were giving out coffee for tired motorists. And the guys get so pissed. He's like, no, we don't have that. He's like, all right, well, do you have like a little crumb cake or something? And he's the funniest man on earth.
Classic. So you got to your hotel room.
Yeah, they've divvied up the hotels now from the staff. Now, the staff doesn't get put in the same hotel that we stay in. But the hotel they put us up at, I think something's
South Africa?
happening. There's apartheid going on. There's something happening because I'm all psyched to maybe order an in-room movie. Every hotel, you get the in-room movie.
Yeah.
I enjoy watching a little, still in theaters. Ooh, all right, I'll catch one of these, Lord of the Rings or something. I get 15 regular channels. There's no movie channels or anything. And I passed by HBO. And my favorite, Real Sex.
Nice.
Real Sex, they're up to Real Sex 30, I think.
Wow.
But this one is Real Sex 20. And I can't stop, no matter what it is. And it's usually the most disgusting. It's not titillating at all. They had one thing where girls were vying for Miss Nude Universe. And they're crying, saying how important this would be to them. Ugh. And they're walking around, they're busing them into these strip clubs. And as they're getting off the buses, they're walking off like celebrities. And they're saying things like, this means more to me than anything. Winning this will give me prestige. You know, it's not just about taking your clothes off and shaking what you have in front of people's faces. And out loud, I went, yes, it is. I don't care how they dance. They had one girl come out on a pogo horse. And she was in a cowgirl thing, bouncing around. I'm like, wait, I didn't pay for this. I wouldn't pay to see that. I want to see.
Everyone's there just to see him nude. They're doing the talent thing.
It annoys me when they're wearing a G-string. I want complete nudity in my strip clubs. And they're doing, some cowgirl one, and she's weeping openly about that. Then they had, and I was hoping one of these would be on, the sex hippie commune thing. It was called, what the hell is that? Oh, polyamory. Polyamory they're going into, which is multiple lovers. And it's a bunch. It sounds all great on the outside. You're thinking, all right, this is going to be great. We're going to see a lot of hot chicks.
I'll bring my pig of a wife and I'll trade up to a hot piece of A, right?
They go to this place.
That's what a lot of these people think,
well, of course, but you know what?
My wife's a mess, but I get involved with this group, and I'm going to be banging a hot broad. It's all okay, because we have an agreement here.
There's no one to trade up to at these things. It's a guy, a man and a woman, and they run this commune in the woods somewhere. It's always in the woods. This guy had he looked like Charles Manson now. big, bushy gray beard. And the woman was just so stretched out. At one point, they showed her laying down on her back, completely nude. Her boobs, I swear to you, were hitting the floor under her arms.
Oh, I believe it.
That
I just saw her on the lawn at Ozzfest.
And she's contestant number 62
yeah, exactly.
in our,
she's here today.
In our WOW contest. So they bring all these people in, and it's going to be this big love fest. But first, before you can be with multiple lovers, Sophie, you have to be secure with yourself. So they all get completely naked. Now you're looking at just these time and drug-ravaged bodies laying on the floor of this cabin. And they're told to breathe in deep and breathe out and moan and get the pleasure of just being with yourself nude. They show this guy with just like this gray bird's nest with this like Turkish taffy in the heat yam bag, and he's grinding his hips and going, oh, 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 oh. And another girl is next to him. This older woman is next to him, convulsing. She starts crying. She's. They interview her and go, what happened when you were on the floor? She's like, I had an orgasm for the first time ever, and it was beautiful. I felt God.
Like, what? She's crying because she had the first O ever. I don't know if they
first,
out
yeah, the first O ever. Then they all walk out to the woods to do that group hug thing. And,
the naked group hug?
The naked group hug.
That we love from Real Sex?
And watch the guys make out with other women. Like the guy will make out with another woman while his chick is standing right next to them watching and smiling. And 9 out of 10 of the girls watching had this fake smile on their face like, okay, this isn't working for me. All right, this really isn't working. I thought I'd be okay with this, but I'm not. And then they went into this group massage segment where the people would lay down one at a time as the entire group massages them. And there's guys rubbing down other guys with this oil and getting right in their groin area and just rubbing.
And what was the reason for that?
So you could feel the multiple love of other people all over your body. And they're never hot. Though they looked like Tippy Tom before he got his hair cut and shaved.
You're complaining that guys are never hot? Would that make it a little better if they had good abs?
I said the people are never hot, meaning
Didn't he just say the guys? He said the guys rubbing each other and they're never hot. They look like Tippy Tom.
They're never hot guys. No.
But they're not all going to be young Garretts.
Well, dare to dream. We're here to tussle Garrett's hair and feel his washboard abs. Hi.
You're awful, Jim. You've pointed out 2 things we've made a mistake with already today.
Why?
I promise you.
Hey, don't lump in my hot guy thing with your error.
Yeah. Mine doesn't look as bad as yours.
You may be retarded, but he's a mo.
Mine might be gay.
I will embarrass you today.
Of course you will. What is that? Does that surprise? Every time we're on and there's a guest that you don't like, you embarrass me. I have to stand there and look at them.
You know what the whole ride to Jersey was all about? Dude, tell me another time where I really made you feel uncomfortable in the studio.
We were going over times where I just really wanted to crawl into the console and leave.
Over and over. He would tell me a good one, and then I'm like, okay, give me another one.
Steve the Whistler might have been the worst one.
We talked about Steve the Whistler last night at length, how you had to hide behind the equipment, and he had to turn, and he was laughing so hard, and he was so uncomfortable.
I was really embarrassed.
If it wasn't for Dustin Diamond, he would have been the worst guest we ever had.
You know what? I forgot about that.
No, Balloon Guy, too. Balloon Guy was bad. So it goes, okay, Dustin Diamond worse, Balloon Guy, and then Whistler.
Balloon Guy was the worst guy we ever had on the show.
No, Dustin Diamond.
No, because we made something out of that. Balloon Guy we made nothing out of. It was just bad radio. We never even acknowledged it was bad. We were just all dying in that studio, and it was awful.
Was that you, Rick?
No. Balloon animals on the radio. Good. That's good. That's what you want to hear from your syndicated radio show.
I'm looking at everybody else's past now. I feel like I'm out with a chick and I'm looking at everybody else's past.
He has pass envy, where he's now looking around and see the trick that some of these people are doing now. They have the laminate from some event like the softball game, the O&A softball game, so it's around your neck, but they're just sticking the bad gene pass that we've gotten?
Yeah, which fools no one.
And sticking it on the lemon and thinking people are going to be tripped up by that one.
Now it's just easier for them to see that where you don't belong.
That won't get you into the big blow-up Coors light bubble that's next to this tent.
All right, well, we should break, I guess. We're backstage at Ozzfest, and we got another broadcast center set up amongst the crowd. We might go out there in a little while. And
we got some primitive equipment to take out there with us.
And check out what's going on. It's just rocking. This is my first Ozzfest. It's unbelievable.
We should definitely pop out front.
I'm having a ball.
Going on at 410, Black Label Society.
Yes, he is. We got a lot of observations. We got to talk about the lesbian sandwich booth when we get back.
Lesbian sandwich
Just
booth?
one of the many crazy things going on at Ozzfest today. All right, and also for the local folks, they released 500 tickets, right?
Really good seats.
Really good seats for Ozzfest today. So if you're close to Camden, come on down and join us at Ozzfest. 500 tickets just released.
They're full access tickets, right there, Jim?
Yeah, you can actually go from your seat, and there's laboratory access allowed.
Jim, have you seen any bands?
No, none.
What have you seen besides the catering guys?
A bunch of fat chicks and you guys. That's what I've seen on the inside of a bus. No British icons. I don't see any.
It'll get there.
Yeah, no, I know.
They'll warm up to us.
Everyone calls me negative and miserable. I'm very accurate.
You are.
But I'm right.
We'll have to wait and see, I guess. What?
Jim only bought one shirt.
Jim only bought one shirt?
Yes.
So?
Yeah, how many shirts am I supposed to buy for $32 a pop?
$32.
I bought the Ozzy George shirt.
Yeah, they have.
You bought the Ozzy Jaws shirt?
How could you not?
Very funny shirt. It looks like the movie poster for Jaws. You know, movie. And it's got the chick swimming, and instead of the shark going up together, it's Ozzy going up together. Nice. It says may be too intense for younger children on the bottom.
Nice.
Is it really?
Yeah.
All right.
I understand though with the no, I just saw Ozzy's face. I don't. What else do you need?
I can't believe Ozzy would. Oh God.
What? you can't believe Jaws would do what?
I know. This is gonna be a long day, and I had you bad.
Having fun at Jaws Fest.
I can't believe Ozzy ripped off Jaws.
Jawsy Osbourne. Gonna need a bigger stage.
I stink. 0 for 2 already. All right, we're backstage. It's the Opie and Anthony Show live from Ozzfest in Camden, New Jersey.
Maybe Roy Scheider will shoot him while he's on. Sing, you son of a bitch!
I'm giving you some good setups today, though. We'll be back with more from Ozzfest. O&A.
Opie and Anthony.
A bunch of perverted crackers.
Oh, what? It's hard to listen to us trying to talk teen girls into doing stuff with each other?
The Opie and Anthony Show.
The Opie and Anthony Show, 102.7 WNEW.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. We are live at Ozzfest, Camden, New Jersey. You like that Ozzy song there, Jim Norton?
Yeah, glad we yanked out an obscure one to come back in from.
Relax.
You think it's going to sound like that live?
I don't know. We'll see how Jaws does it later.
Easy.
Farewell and adieu to you, fair Spanish Ozzy. Ozzy can't go down with 3 barrels in him, not with 3. That is kind of a weird shirt.
Yeah, it is.
You know, the Ozzy Jaws. It's the Jaws poster.
It's a great shirt.
But Ozzy, who thought of that, though? Like, who's the guy that goes, I got an idea. Well, take Ozzy and replace the shark in Jaws with an Ozzy reaching up for the girl. Doesn't quite...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe Peter Benchley thought of it when he was writing Orca.
It's going to be a long day. I hate you. I will get you back. I guarantee that.
Look at that great shirt.
I guarantee
That's
that.
the greatest shirt ever.
Hey, you're not going to stand by here while you perform some kind of a half-assed autopsy on Ozzy Osbourne. Cut him open, watch that little Kittner boy spill out all over the top.
There it is.
It's 2 sides? Oh, I didn't even look at the back.
What's on the back?
The dates.
There you go. Well, congratulations there. You got a new Ozzy shirt to sleep in. Is it true you sleep in Ozzy shirts
No, I
every
sleep
night?
naked. Ugh. My pale, awful alien body.
What time did Jimmy get up today?
I didn't sleep. I slept for like 3 hours, and I was just tossing and turning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you on the internet?
For a little while.
He's the most disgusting man on the face of the earth. He closes the curtains in his hotel room and then props them closed because they don't close good enough with what, a chair or something?
A pillow, a chair,
Duct tape. Then fires up the laptop, and I could just imagine the fluids that end up on the wall.
What I do is I put a towel on the chair because I bring Eros lube with me. That's true. I do. And I don't want to stay in the chair, so I was like...
At least you're a courteous pervert.
Yeah, I'm the two-towel kid.
And what do you go to? Like chat rooms or porno websites?
How am I going to type with a lube all over my fingers?
I can only imagine.
I read stories. Because pictures take too long to download on a 56K connection, so you just got to go right to the stories and read the good stories.
You use stories?
Oh, constantly. They're better than pictures.
No, they're not.
They are.
Yeah, yes.
Pictures are okay if they're really good, but...
No, you need some visual stimulus. But I'm sure looking down at your mule is good enough for you.
Sure is.
Why are you winking at us?
I'm probably just blinking nervously.
But don't you have to use the mouse?
Yeah, well, my mouse is in between. I have two hands. I don't have. What do you think I do with my other hand? Just wave at myself? I use the mouse and I manipulate. Whatever.
That's disgusting. I'm never using your laptop.
Why would you use my laptop?
I'm
glad. I don't want you to use my laptop.
There are certain instances where maybe, hey, Jim, could I get in there and crank one out?
I'd have to look over your shoulder and make sure you don't go into my pictures. No, I didn't go after that one. Someone mailed it to me. Wow, that's quite a duty on that one.
The same excuse Gary Glitter used.
Exactly.
Hey,
it's not mine.
Why are you happier? Right when we went to break, he ran off. You figured something out.
I'm not. Well, actually, I know the promoter, which makes me happy.
Right.
So I'm hoping he can get me somewhere because he does my gigs in Philly.
So you're hoping to get
Although
a better
they're far
pass.
less prestigious than or anything which would be better than this.
Which means you're going to be leaving the show and you'll be hanging with Ozzy in a matter of minutes.
No, he's not even here yet. He won't be here for a while. Why should he show up at 3:45? I wouldn't.
To hang out, maybe get the feel of it.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're an icon. Just hang out. No. It's in the hotel where he belongs, relaxing.
Is that what you think they'll helicopter him in?
No, he'll probably come in right before he goes on. That's what he should do.
Are they sending a bus for him, too?
No.
I was sending a bus up, and I was waiting for Tim Sabian, and he's getting me a bus.
He's a man that travels in a limo.
As he should.
Yeah. And we sit here being brought on a bus.
I got to tell you, it's kind of boring backstage so far. Nothing's going on yet. I think we got to send a probe out to the Ozzfest, to the lawn and everything.
Oh, we got some great World War II surplus
those are awful
transmitters. They look like old radio packs
that they used in Vietnam.
The war. Yeah, call in an airstrike. But we have two of these things.
Right.
And we want to get the feel of the crowd.
Right.
So we'll send out... Who's going?
We're going to send out a probe. I think we're going to send Steve from FoundryMusic.com and Rick to see what's going on out there.
With his cut-off sleeves. Ethel took a scissor and had to cut his sleeves off to show his new ink. What, your new ink is hot? Oh, you were hot. Okay, I didn't understand for a second. Now he's making the universal symbol for jacking it.
It is 90 degrees outside. I'm wearing a black T-shirt. I have a brand new tattoo on my left shoulder, and it's itchy, and it's really roasting.
So I cut my sleeves off. Cut off your sleeves.
Yes.
All right, and you're going to be one of our probes. We'll send you out there.
The only reason we're sending Steve because he hates this.
Oh, I know. He doesn't like people. He's not a people person.
He hates hanging with our listeners. You absolutely despise it, don't you?
And we took a walk around, and we know the type of people that are hanging today. They're gonna swamp him.
You're gonna miss all the bands back here.
They're gonna be a bunch of dudes for you. You enjoy that, Steve?
No, I don't. Not even remotely.
So take those. I don't know what the hell that is.
They weigh about 25 pounds each. What a pain in the ass.
Those are awful.
They broadcast to...
Boy, look, you guys are going to look cool out there.
It looks like old NASA equipment from the Apollo launches.
I brought my transistor radio to the show.
I wanted those big headphones with the antenna, like the Democratic convention with who the hell was that? Dan Rather, when he got rousted. That's what I want, that big alien headset, like you're wearing, Norton. Nice headphones.
Yeah, I really do look like an ass on this. My little dumb ears are sweating. Little sweaty-eared nothing.
We're going to...
Sweaty ears and a stinky belly button.
We're taking a lot of pictures, and we got you with your headphones.
So now where are we sending them? Are we going to some of the booths out there? And
you guys got to get to the lesbian sandwich booth.
What is that?
It's like they got a couple really ugly lesbians. They're ugly. They're the dyke variety.
Oh, are they the real butch ones?
Yeah, not the lipstick version.
No.
And I guess you pay money and you go between them, pretty much.
Wait, you pay money and you stand there and then
they take your picture. They're naked or just about naked as much as they could get away with. And then they kind of rub their bodies, and you're in the middle, and they take pictures, and they send you on your way.
That's awful.
It's a little souvenir. It's called the Lesbian Sandwich Booth.
Maybe we could get Ben in there to get his picture taken.
No, we need to get... Ow!
That hurt. Was that somebody turning something on?
What?
That was a great piece of feedback.
That one really hurt.
That's great.
We got to get Steve to do the Lesbian Sandwich Booth. Yes, because you'll be annoyed. It's not fun if we send someone that's going to enjoy it.
Take the post-Civil War radio stuff out there.
I'm still hearing old Vietnam airstrike calls that have been stuck in those radios. Take them out. We'll lead them up there, and I'm sure we'll get some great fan reaction.
Know what's funny, too? We got to mention the other rock station here in Philly.
Yeah.
They're pretending to all their listeners that they're at Ozzfest.
Right.
They're in a parking lot about a half a mile away from here.
With one of the worst station vehicles I think I've ever seen. It's a Volkswagen minibus, painted all psychedelic and groovy, like it's off to a Dead show. And it's sitting up in this upper parking lot about a mile away. Pretty sad. It looks like the Mystery Machine.
And they're sitting there going, and we're here at Ozzfest. No, you're not. Nowhere's near the place.
What pictures do we have to bring back? Here's Steve from Foundry with 2 dykes and Jim Norton and big headphones.
Well, we're just getting started.
Oh, boy.
My eardrums are going to be done.
Great to test these things while we're live on the air instead of maybe doing it during a break. I don't see these transmitters moving.
They're trying to figure it. They have to wait, Anthony. So.
And did you see if they run out of power? They picked up this battery thing. It's a cat on a conveyor belt chasing a mouse, and you plug into it, and then raise up the little door, Little Rascal style. Great. We got the greatest equipment. We'll send them out.
We'll send them out in a few minutes. They got to make sure it works, I guess.
No, we don't. Nothing. We never make sure anything else works.
There's a lot of girls walking around Ozzfest with the body paint thing.
Yeah, they've just started that up. And they're, I think the later the day gets, the more you see the body paint. Some of them very hot.
Yeah.
But some of them, you wish they would just roll it on some lacquer paint.
It's really
with a
cool.
roller.
They walk around the whole place completely topless, and they got little designs on.
It's a way to get away with being nude.
Yeah.
You gonna try that, Jimmy?
No, I certainly didn't. No, I didn't.
We could paint a little pumpkin on your belly. And a couple little gourds on your breast.
Half of these girls should paint elephants on themselves so it looks like they're just part of the herd. What a disgraceful collection of awful, brutal chicks out there.
Come on, there's some hot. There's a few.
I didn't see one.
You know something?
Where's Mike Borden? Where? Nice.
Oh, what happened?
Just remember, Mike Borden.
Oh, there you go. Look at you.
Look, he's getting happier.
Yeah, I got to see someone across the thing. Am I allowed to wave, or does the pass not cover that?
That was such a difficult
It's getting better and better back here, though.
Sure is. Now I can see people that I can't talk to. Well, at least before I could go, well, they're not here. Now they're here.
We went from catering guy to someone in Ozzy's band. That's not bad. That's a good jump up.
I saw the back of his head. That's always exciting when you're backstage. The guy from Limp Bizkit, dude, I saw his shoe.
If they were here, that would have been
I just was raising a band.
Reference.
You're probably right. And I, of course, shouldn't say Fred Durst. I had to say guy from Limp Bizkit. He says, whatever you have is rubbing off.
That's real relevant this summer.
You're right.
God, that's horrible.
Check.
Hey, it's working.
Oh,
it's
Rick's working now? You have to carry that around? He has a radio man. Make sure he doesn't take fire. It's been a great effing war.
God.
All right, he's got his equipment. How far? We got to
doing radio in the year 1979?
You look like Shaft with that thing on your shoulder.
We have to take bets on how many feet he walks before that. People are going to think you're faking it. That looks so old.
I know.
All right, start walking.
There he goes.
Go an interview.
All right, Steve is on his way.
Steve, and who's going with the other one?
Who's the 5-pound security guard with him? What's he going to do?
Rossi.
Who's going with the other one?
They're still trying to get it to work.
All right.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Behind you.
Don't go any farther. The pass won't allow it.
I'm right there.
Pass won't allow it.
No, the pass won't allow it.
Are you near the buses?
I'm 13 feet behind you.
Yeah, but
walk
we can't see
faster.
you.
For Christ's sake. All right, now I'm 20 feet behind you.
All right, that's good.
But it's radio. Explain what's going on.
All right, I'm
Paint a picture, Steve.
Yeah.
All right, I'm walking through the gates backstage at Ozzfest.
Okay.
Walking by a bunch of tattooed degenerates. Hi,
That's
fellas.
a mirror.
Hey, fellas, we're with the Opie and Anthony show. How you doing? Good. We got a bunch of guys in Ozzy t-shirts. What are you guys all waiting here for?
We already been there.
Oh, you already been here. So what are you hanging out backstage for?
Waiting for Black Label Society.
Waiting for Black Label. They're all waiting for Zach Wilde's Black.
We're getting aircraft.
Yeah.
I think I just heard an aircraft pass over.
I just heard a lot of static. Can you guys still hear me?
It's like Spinal Tap.
We can hear you.
Okay.
I think that's Rick's. Rick's isn't working.
Rix, is yours working?
No, his isn't. No, don't even turn yours on.
What's up? Hey, man.
All right, Steve, continue.
All right. I'm just surrounded by guys with actually some very cool tattoos. There's a guy. Wait, excuse me, sir. What's that tattooed on your skull? Well, actually, there's a guy with a skull and crossbones with bloodshot eyes. He's covered in tattoos, but he's got a skull and crossbones tattooed on his actual bald skull.
Well, there you go. That's a resume stuffer.
Very nice.
Very, very cool tattoo.
Okay, continue. Work your way. You got to get into the venue.
Into the festivities.
All right. Walking past a bunch of guys signing autographs.
All right. I think Rick's on now, too.
I'm on now, too.
Okay. All right. Oh, listen to the quality of that.
Rick's is awful.
Rick's is horrible.
What?
All right.
I didn't do anything.
I should have bought a program to get signed.
All right, Steve, where are you?
All right, walking up to the front gates. There's still people flooding in like, hey, Andrew WK. Dude, Andrew WK. He's walking right towards us.
There you go.
Get a hold of yourself.
Andrew, with the Opie and Anthony show. How are you?
Very, very good.
How are you, man?
I'm excellent.
How was your set?
Fantastic.
Dude, you want to come back and do an interview with Opie and Anthony?
Please. I think we're on our way right now.
Oh, are you?
Oh, there you go.
Dude, he's on his way to you right now.
Great. Steve is pre-interviewing our guest.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just saying.
Why don't you go to the hotel and just say hello as they're walking to their car?
I was pissed off because they're running ahead of schedule on the second stage. So we completely missed Andrew's set.
Oh, damn it.
It was 2:10.
No, he was scheduled for 2:10.
It was 2:10. What are you talking about?
No, I was at... Okay, tell me to preface this. I walked up to the second stage at 2:15, assuming that maybe his set would be more than 5 minutes.
All right, keep going, Steve.
All right.
I love this.
Don't get discouraged.
The further into the venue, the more pissed off he's going to get.
Walking past the front gate trying to... Oh, there's a huge Jägermeister bus.
I bet he slams that thing down.
Guys, how do we get in? All right.
We get it. We don't have a pass.
No, you know what it is? They're randomly closing off the various gates, so it's a little confusing.
Hold on, Ben is coming back to the 10 and he's laughing like a little schoolgirl. What's going on?
Steve looks like a complete... You're out. I'm just watching him from afar.
Hold on, use this mic.
I watched Steve from afar. It looks like a complete idiot walking around. People are just laughing at him. He doesn't even realize it.
Screw you. Yes, I do realize it.
Dude, I was like 10 feet behind you and you didn't see it. And these like 10 dudes, you went by and you were trying to talk to them and they just laughed at you. Like, look at the jackass.
I'm laughing at myself.
I know that equipment was last year's to interview Eisenhower. He's
oh, wait, dude. This is going to start feeding back like crazy because YSP has monitors on like full blast.
Well, keep going, Steve.
Great, we can hear ourselves. Steve, turn your radio down.
That's so weird.
I think Andrew WK was just saying that to blow him off.
Dude, I'm really confused because I can't hear anything right now.
What, Steve? Steve, we can't hear you. Steve?
Yeah, I can't hear you either.
What?
Huh?
Steve, you still there?
Apollo 13 went off better than...
All right, I got to move past the volume. I got to move past the YSP tent.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
All right, Steve is inside the venue now, obviously.
Can't you hear the festive atmosphere behind him, Opie?
Yeah, that's called the Opie and Anthony show.
Yellow.
I have seen people do remote interviews with nothing but a microphone.
Moon.
Yeah. Steve.
All right, hello?
Yeah, where are you now?
All right, sorry. I had to walk by the YSP booth a little quickly because they've got the monitors on full blast. So me walking by trying to listen to you guys and with that going full blast is very, very distracting.
Okay, we're back to normal now. So what's going on now?
Where are you? By the concessions. It's a decent crowd out here. I mean, there's so many people. Yet to see a handful of... Well, actually, no. There's an attractive woman to my left. But other than that, I think she'd be the only one.
Any body painting? Have you seen it?
Approaching the body painting booth right now, actually.
There you go. Give us a little description.
Hello.
Paint a picture, Steve.
I am walking by. There's a couple of really lame contests. One where you throw a basketball through a broken hoop. One where you try to throw a volleyball onto a a little cone. What is this?
No, they have 3 pipes. This is a PVC, and you have to knock all 3 of them off the platform with the old carnival gag that never works.
Absolutely. Hey, hello, ma'am. How are you? What's your name? Where are you from?
My name's Nene. I'm from Reading. No.
There's a woman.
No.
What are you drinking? She has in her hand a plastic guitar bottle filled with beer.
You're too funny.
And she's a fat
No, I'm
pig.
not.
Of course she is.
I'm miserable.
Meanie from Reading, how hot could she be?
Oh, my God, what a mess she was.
Going up to the body painting booth right now. Hey, let go of the antenna.
All right, let go with the antenna. There's people grabbing his antenna.
This is so ridiculous. We've got to find a little less antiquated equipment for me to be traveling around with.
Listen to that crowd.
All right, I'm going up to the body painting booth right now.
All right, why don't you talk?
All right, this is pretty cool.
Talk to one of the girls getting their body painted. There you
There's
go.
guys. Whoa, what's that?
Yes, Steve?
I'm at a booth right now where women are taking their tops off and getting their breasts painted in various fashions.
Lovely. Why don't we talk to one of them?
All right.
What did he say? I don't know.
Too close to him.
I think he said no tips accepted or something like that. That's what it is.
Big boobs works.
There's Andrew WK.
There's one woman with a rather elaborate spider tattoo. She looks like she's got some black widows tattooed on her breast.
Steve, can you talk to one of the girls getting her boobs painted?
I would, but she's actually... Here it is.
Your portable equipment won't fit under the tent?
Yeah, I'm actually in the tent right now. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Steve.
Is this thing crapping out?
Oh, my God. How annoying.
All right, why don't we turn Steve down for now? Steve, stay out there. We're going to go back to you in a second.
Noisy. I can barely hear what I'm doing myself.
All right, why don't you do that, and we'll come back to you in a few minutes. We got Andrew WK in front of us, so.
I hope that mic works.
All right?
Andrew.
All right, cool. All right, get rid of Steve. Uh-oh, we can't. There we go. All right. Oh, my God, that was so bad.
Roving guy, was that Mr. Rover?
Yeah, it was Steve.
Okay, Steve with that. Did you see that thing he was carrying?
Yeah, what was that little thing?
It's like World War II surplus. I think they got that off some Nazi they bagged in the Ardennes somewhere.
You should put it on a wagon and pull the wagon behind him.
That would have worked better.
Bulk up on the antenna.
Some big nuclear-powered device he's got there.
It had a phone dialer on it, too.
Did it have a phone dialer? Murray Hill 5, 6060. Murray Hill 5. How'd it go, man?
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is spectacular. Man, and the weather.
Gorgeous, right?
Now, I understand it's been a little hotter.
A lot hotter than this.
Yeah, so it rained a couple days, and now it's in this cooler. You couldn't beat it. Yeah. You know, not a cloud in the sky. It's just...
That's got to be rough for you because you're an animal on stage. When it's really hot, you probably feel like you're going to drop dead.
Well, I'd rather be really hot than really cold. Because you get all loosened up, you get all loosey-goosey.
Loosey-goosey.
Loosey-goosey. And, you're sweating, and that's better than freezing your ass off.
You ever play in the rain?
Yeah, I like the rain.
How's that, dude?
Well, I like to get wet. I get wet.
Yeah, but it's got to be scary, though.
We steal carpets from hotels and tape those up on the stage so we don't slip. So as long as we got our carpets, we're good.
They don't supply you with the carpets? You have to actually thieve them from hotels?
I think we prefer to steal them most of the time. So.
How was the crowd?
Wonderful. Oh, man, it's just... People are here to have fun.
Yeah.
So whether it's to see me or to see some other band or to see all the bands, they're here to have fun and to enjoy themselves. And, they're not going to waste it. So it's been spectacular and just a little mind-blowing, a little overwhelming in the best way.
Yeah.
And why?
Well, I feel like an idiot most of the time.
Yeah.
So half the time I don't know if people are laughing because they think I'm an idiot or they're laughing and smiling because they're having fun. I've decided it doesn't matter.
They're laughing because they're really high.
Yeah, exactly. Blown. Completely wasted and blown. Right. So that's good, too. But it's just, so many people in one place and so many bands and it's so intense and quick. But everybody seems really happy, and that's good. And this is the kind of Ozzfest I think my mom could come to.
Have you been able to walk around?
Oh, yeah, that's all I do.
What have you seen? Anything really cool?
I've seen a lot of cool just people, you know what I mean? It's like, I didn't know what to expect here, never knew what to expect. But I've seen every kind of person in every situation with something different to say, and they all seem like they're having the time of their lives, and I know I am, so...
you just walk around, though?
Yeah.
That's got to be a little insane.
I walk around, and then I eventually sort of sequester myself in one area and hang out with those that came, sign stuff, for the whole day, really.
We should give him the portable unit.
Yeah, I'd love to have that. You should follow me.
The portable.
I'm not kidding. That would be hilarious.
We should walk around.
See how long it takes for you to get mobbed.
Have you met Ozzy yet?
No, I haven't met Ozzy yet.
Really?
I hope I get to. Have you met him?
Not here, no.
That's Jim Norton. He's obsessed with Ozzy.
He is the biggest Ozzy fan. I think Ozzy.
Well, he just likes him.
You don't get to talk to Ozzy while
I hope I get to talk to him. It's only, they canceled some of the shows, so this is actually the second.
That's true.
The second show so far. So I hope by the end I get to meet him. I'm on a mission. I meet people out in the audience and stuff like that. We're hanging out. That's my biggest pleasure of the day. Okay, is to hang out with those that came. And what I try to do is if they want to meet Ozzy too. So I'm kind of on a mission to get autographs for these people who can't get them themselves.
You're going to be Ozzy's autograph runner?
Yeah, I've been taking addresses and phone numbers, and if you need an autograph, that's my job. That's my mission.
Is that the line you're using with these girls?
Oh, come on.
Give me your number.
I was the guy who liked skulls. Remember me? I like the skull, the teeth in the skull. I like to hold on to the skull. So, yeah, the skull, autograph collecting, and teeth. That's my thing.
God, you are so opposite from me. I would take all their numbers and just throw them out and keep the autographs.
Who are you looking forward to seeing?
Well, man, Hatebreed's just been blowing my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, they play right before Down, so they just played, and they're just in control of what they do. They are professionals, consummate professionals, in getting people to throw down, man. So their music is just pounding and good. I haven't seen any of the main stage acts yet, so I really want to see Rob Zombie. Of course, I really want to see Ozzy. I want to see System of a Down. I've never seen a lot of these bands live, so it's all exciting and new to me.
Yeah, it's rocking. I'm looking forward to seeing System of a Down.
You guys having fun?
Yeah, we're having a great time. They put us back here. We're like,
well, what's this all about? So you kind of sequestered yourself in a little area. Oh,
who was that? What was that?
That was the roving. That was the roving Steve.
Oh, that was Rick?
Roving
We got
Rick.
two guys.
We got a couple guys.
Yeah, with this horrible equipment. This old, antiquated broadcast equipment. There he is. Hey,
you there?
Hey, Rick.
Yeah. What's going on out there?
Well, I'm over by the main stage.
Yeah.
And it's just a mosh of people. There were two guys who just missed it. They were just literally beating the crap out of each other.
Whoa.
We just missed it. But I did find one girl who had her chest all painted.
Yeah.
And it's incredible. Hold on. What's your name again? Now she's running away.
See, that's how it works.
What's her name?
They get bold.
Vernell. And she's got a spider web across her chest.
Cool.
All in black with orange and yellow paint behind it, and 2 8-balls across her boobs.
That's why the 8
Kind of a Halloween.
Kind of a Halloween theme. What the hell? It's 90 degrees.
It's pretty sick. She's got totally hot body though.
We gotta get Rick to go into the mosh pit with that unit. Oh man, Rick, jump in the pit, man. Rick.
All right, let me see if I can get access to that area.
You gotta do that.
Yeah, we gotta hear you in the middle of the mosh pit.
All
right. I'm going to see if I can get there
right off the main stage. Lay that transmitter over someone's head when they come in with their shoulder. You just lay it across his face.
Hey, what's up? Hey, wow, this little thing works great. It let us right in.
All right, so you're in the middle of the mosh pit?
I'm walking up there right now.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Oh, hey.
He took a hit. It's antiquated. Not much you can do.
It's meant to take some abuse, though. It was over there in Korea for many years, phoning an airstrike.
Yeah, held up then. It's Cody's McCann held up now.
It was on Hamburger Hill.
What's going on, Rick?
There is absolutely nothing going on.
Wow.
It is an incredible
what's the
group
first
of
band?
people standing around watching a video of Flaw.
So what's the first band that goes on over at the main stage?
Zach Wild.
So we're not going to get much of a mosh pit now watching a video.
This kind of sucks right now, but knowing that we can use our Army equipment to get to the mosh pit is going to be great.
All right, stay there, because Zach's going on soon, right? Within 40 minutes?
I didn't know if he's here yet.
Yeah, okay. All right, turn down Rick, man.
Jeez,
wow.
Whoa.
Ouch.
I think my ears
he was getting radio frequencies from other countries, I think, at that point.
We do have to take a break.
How's the WOW been going? How's been with
Great.
Yeah?
Weather like this is perfect, man. You go out there, I hear up on the lawn, people are just going crazy. They're flashing because YSP handed out these fans.
Yeah.
That people could fan. There's little hand fans, and on one side it says "Wow, Opie and Anthony." So you hold that up, and any girl that feels like it,
it's working like
so be crazy.
What does the last W stand for now? Whip it out what?
It used to be whip 'em out Wednesday, but now it's whenever. Yeah, anytime a girl sees it, she can't control herself. They pull out their cans. It's a wonderful thing.
Are you going to be hanging for a while? Because we'll throw you back on the air with us.
Please, it's an honor to be here. So
all right, it's Andrew WK, it's O&A, and Jim Norton. We're all backstage at Ozzfest. We'll be back.
Let me lick that off.
Coming soon to the Opie and Anthony Show. Sex for Sam. 3.
You missed that spring deadline for losing the weight, didn't you? That's right. Summer's here, and you're still a fat slob. What are you going to do? You could burn away that fat before the summer's over. Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner. It works 45 minutes after taking it. You feel the effects, and it's burning the fat. So what are you waiting for? Lose it. Stacker 2, natural appetite suppressants, crushes the cravings, supercharges your energy level. No more slumps. You lose weight. It cuts those cravings. With Stacker 2, you eat what you want. You can still have the burgers, the pizza, because you're going to eat less of it. You're not going to want to finish that whole plate. You ever finish it and you're sitting back and you're going, I shouldn't have done that. You feel like you should binge and purge. Is that on? You want to turn that on, man?
Well, see, I know about this. I know about eating a lot of food.
Yeah.
You eat too much and then you feel like you're going to puke.
Right.
But then an hour later you start eating again.
You shouldn't talk, though, because you're like Mr. Trim Guy.
Well, you know, I burn. I'm burning. And what Stacker 2 is, if you're going to be a lazy guy and you still want to burn, that's what that does, right?
Absolutely. Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner. Thanks, man. 1-800-LIGHTLINE, 1-800-LITELINE, or you get it anywhere now. GNC, Rite Aid, Eckerd, CVS, Duane Reade. Plenty of other fine stores. Stacker and Stacker 2 Light.
The Opie and Anthony Show, 102.7 WNEW.
That's a good solid one, right?
Oh, yeah. That's Andrew W.K., and we're hanging out with him backstage at Ozzfest. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Honored to be here.
Andrew must really get into his performance, because he asked during the break, he goes, well, we're on the water back here? I go, Andrew, there's the Battleship New Jersey right next to the stage. What do you think? They just laid it on the ground?
Yeah, I got tunnel version.
You missed a battleship?
Missed. I'm going to go back and see it.
It was right next to you.
I'll swim out to it. See, that's what I was saying. I want an aerial shot of where we are so I can just figure out where I am in this labyrinth of tents and buses and cool people.
It is like a maze, man.
It is. It's pretty impressive, though, that they throw this whole thing up so quickly.
Jim Norton ran off, but he's back. False alarm?
Yeah, I was trying to get Zombie for a picture. But
out of nowhere, Jim grabs his camera and just took off. And
you got to be in the right place so you don't really bug them. You just got to get somebody with the guys like
that. Cut in, right?
Yeah.
How close did you get?
It's close as I am right now. Not at all.
You are so sad, man.
Oh, he's hanging in there. He's hanging in there.
You didn't get a picture of like his hair going around a corner or something?
No, I didn't even see him.
Well, Jim, we got P.O.D. here.
Very cool.
Very, very cool. And we have Steve out in the field. He's at the lesbian sandwich booth. We're going to have to wait.
Literally over right there.
Steve, we can't go to you right now because we got P.O.D. here and Andrew W.K., but we'll check in with Steve in a few minutes.
Yeah.
And Rick is making his way to the med tent to see what kind of injuries we have so far.
Wow.
Well, that I want to hear about.
Injury inventory.
Because you know there's going to be one a-hole that got injured in a really stupid way, and it's all going to be his fault
in the bathroom.
and no one else's.
Right. Bathroom.
Yeah.
I was taking a whiz in the sink, and I slipped, and I got like a ruptured nut.
Hey, I say we hand out more mics to just hang with P.O.D. and Andrew W.K.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
It would be a nice cluster F.
Get the guys in here. What the hell, man?
P.O.D.
Here's where you got to work now. How many mics we got?
This is where it gets really confusing but fun at the same time.
That's all right.
Spiderweb made out of wires and cords. Here.
This is where it gets crazy.
Yeah.
Real crazy.
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
The guys that made ping pong cool again.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
we were like in Europe.
We try, man. We try.
Hello, sir.
All right, who's who?
Good to see you again.
Marcos.
Guitar player.
I play the spoons.
Yes.
Oh, wait, the accordion.
Accordion.
More mics being handed out.
I'm Trey, bass player.
Yes, of course. What's up, guys? You having a good time at Ozzfest or what, huh?
Yeah, it's all good, man.
Seen any crazy sights? Huh?
Perfect weather up in this.
Isn't it perfect?
Yeah. Reminds us of San Diego.
San Diego, dude.
It's got that same feel. I was just out on the left coast, so.
These guys are so cool. Let me just say, of all bands, the things in those lyrics, that Alive song is just so. In the first verse, it takes care of any bad kind of situation. Every day is a new day. I learn from every mistake. All that I learn from. Every day is a new day. Thank God for every breath I take. Won't take it for granted. And I learn from my mistakes. That takes care. Any problem you're in, any bad day, yeah, you're set. You're set. And I can really relate to that. So
every problem except how to get a fat chick out of your apartment in the morning.
Except for that one. Yeah, that's the one I won't.
You guys, the video, man, for that song live. When I first saw it,
we did all our stunts.
What did you all your own stunts?
You should have seen all the homeboys that were trying to freaking get at us when we shut the road down for 2 days.
Oh, where was that?
It wasn't cool.
Where was
the video?
It was in L.A.
L.A.
It was in L.A. People busted busting through barricades with their cars and whatnot.
That goddamn video grabbed. The second I saw it, I could not take my eyes off it, and just well done, well put together. And the song is beautiful.
Yeah, we directed it ourselves. Thank you.
Oh yeah,
Cool. Yeah,
directed it ourselves. Right when that bus comes out of nowhere and slams in, and the slow motion bolts coming toward the screen.
Very impressive.
Amazing video, man.
Let's play the real one on MTV. I guess it was too hardcore or something.
Oh, is it a more violent, a more violent version?
There was more glass and more debris flying around.
Breeze.
What the hell's that? Why didn't they want to?
They draw their lines at bizarre.
I don't know.
Yeah, it seems that way. Like they kind of they draw their line, and you can't quite figure out what the hell they're doing with that. What's the new one though? The new video?
The ping pong video.
Yeah, we're the ping pong champions of the world. Let's put it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Who came up with that idea? They should get some props because that video is really cool.
Sonny was really inspired by Forrest Gump. You know what I'm saying?
After that movie, he started training, vigorously.
That stuff's real deal.
I'm like, they're playing ping pong and it looks cool.
Ping pong players take steroids these days. That's how intense it's gotten.
Has it gotten to that point?
It's very, very serious.
It's a serious competition.
Table tennis.
Hey.
You're right.
Have some respect, guys.
See, a lot of people don't even get the humor. There's some people that have come up to us and said, "Oh man, why did P.O.D. do a ping pong serious video?"
No, I get
it. It's not serious. It's like we're just having a good time.
It's
fun.
hilarious. It's fun.
It's like calling a violin a fiddle, dude.
Right.
Calling table tennis ping pong.
Never.
You guys are known as being people have called you a religious band or something. But how far do you really take that and live your life that way? Because it's got to be intense.
Every day is a new day.
Man, for us, we're just regular people. The thing is we just try to be better people, and like everybody, we look to the sky for guidance. And
so, are you guys passing up the trim on tour?
Passing up the what?
Because that's what I'm saying. On the road,
we're all married, man.
Dude, we got our wives and kids on the road with us, dog.
Yeah.
We're switching it all up.
We're doing it like the hippies, man. You know what I'm saying?
With you?
Yeah, we're doing it.
We got the family with us and everything. We
got all our kids out. Wives, they're all chilling with us, man.
That's good. It keeps
rock and roll as it gets. You know what I'm saying?
Temptations down, I guess.
It's all good.
It's all good.
But they do what they want. They do what they want and don't have to do anything else.
Yeah. What are the kids
We have the freedom to do whatever we want, man. We just choose to do certain things certain ways,
What are the kids doing as you're doing your thing on tour?
No, they're playing Xbox right now.
Xbox on the bus.
Playing some UFC wrestling, dude. Handling their business.
Andrew,
you're bailing on us. I see how you are.
All right, we got to say goodbye to Andrew WK. Later, man. He's going to hang with us next week in New York.
Hell yeah.
Andrew's coming to New York City, so we'll see.
That was Andrew WK, ladies and gentlemen, and he is leaving the room. Okay, so where's San Diego at? I don't see it on there.
Yeah, what's up with that, man?
Oh yeah, they have all the shows that we're on.
Hey, we have the connection.
We're trying.
Help us out. We're working on it, man.
So far, we got Sacramento. We're working on LA and San Diego.
Sacramento's a fat town, dude. It's dope town.
And if you notice on the sign, somebody spelled Columbus wrong.
Oh my God!
Who the hell did that? Who was responsible? Was that Ben? Goddamn, hooked on Pihonex worked for me.
Jim Norton is over here. He wants to know if you guys met Ozzy yet.
Yes, a couple of times. Wov on the last Ozzfest almost ran over his dogs.
I met him I was skating out of the catering room and I almost ran over his poodles.
No way.
Yeah.
There you go.
Marcos, do it. That's how it was, dog.
Goddamn dog impression over there.
Ozzy probably would have been happy if you ran over a few of those dogs.
Yeah.
Judging from the TV
trying to help
show.
him out.
I actually went to his house, checked it out for a little bit.
Did he? Yeah. What's that like?
It's trippy, man. They got a lot of people coming in and out, man.
All the time?
If this was my crib, I don't want this many people in here.
Were they taping the show at the
That's
time?
how
they're all in there handling business, man.
Yeah?
They doing things. Curtains, rugs, chairs,
Yeah, Crystal Method remixed Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, you
that's
like
pretty
that?
cool. Hell yeah, that's pretty cool.
You get your dance on or what?
Oh yeah, me.
Get your freak on?
I get my dance on. I could get my dance on if I was being electrocuted.
No. Crystal Methods, they've been on our show a few times. They're great.
Yeah, that's like, because a lot of bands probably wouldn't just do that and let anybody. You got to respect the guy to hand over a tune like that to him.
Well, they took the song and made it cool,
Yeah. They
took a bad song and made it good. You know what I mean?
Bad song, yeah, right.
Made a horrible song and made it great.
What do you think about it? What, do you have songs that you think are like,
No, actually, dude, you know what, man? We've been playing together for 11 years, dude, and every song we make is music that we like to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's how we started out. We didn't really care if people liked it. If we liked it, then we were gonna play it. You know what I mean? And so every song that I think we write, I think we're down with.
We recorded a song yesterday here.
Here in Philly, dude. We used to studios.
In Philly, yeah.
We're doing a collab with Santana.
Collabo. Nice.
Oh, Santana? Yeah.
Is he gonna book?
Santana, man, Santana.
Yo, you know Santana, man.
Santana. How is that, though? You've been around, like you said, you've been together for 11 years. At what point did you go, wow, holy gee, we're kind of,
like yesterday?
We're making it.
This morning?
Was it this
kind of
morning?
freaked out a little bit every day.
Actually, when we got our first check for playing music, I think that's when we were like, hey,
how much was that? Cool. How much was that check for?
It was like, 2 cents.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was what, like $50?
2 cents? Yeah.
To split between guys or something?
Back then, that was a lot, man.
It didn't matter. It was like, cool, we're finally getting paid to do what we love.
It gave us gas money to go to the next city.
To tell you the truth, we never really felt it because it's been a slow process, so it's not
That's what I mean. You've been together so long, and a lot of people say, oh, look, an overnight success. And you're like, gee, I've been together, we've been together 11 years. And but there's a point where all of a sudden you're not humping your own stuff into the club. Yeah. You're not loading out in the snow, and it's got to feel good. And then you kind of go, wow, all right, this is we're kind of.
It feels very good because we did it for many years like that.
Yeah, it's cool. And then all of a sudden you got people that are taking care of you and humping your equipment around.
Just the whole Ozzfest thing. I think there's a lot of people out there that are just sitting down because of the chairs. Yeah, and we're used to having crowds get up and get crazy. So we were talking about on the bus before we came out here. We're like, we should take chairs on stage and sit down and say, you're going to sit down, we're going to sit down.
Hey, that's a good idea. The thing is, when you remove the chairs from the stage, they'll start removing them from the venue.
Yeah.
To hop around. Oh, I'm sure by the time you guys go on,
there you go.
Crazy.
Philly, man, years ago, we used to play at Drexel College in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Really?
We even played Pontiac Grill.
Pontiac Grill. We know this place, man.
You still hear the stories from the people probably, dude, I was there, man. I was there when you guys were playing in the small rooms.
Remember, we had a bus.
It was me and another guy.
Wait, we had a bus on that tour. The bus didn't even fit on that street, man. We were like,
the bus was bigger than
Grill.
Our bus was bigger than Pontiac Grill.
If you jump, you're gonna get your head hit.
Everybody's like,
you start loading in and realize, oh no, the equipment ain't gonna fit on the stage.
Yeah. Hey, what are you guys gonna do before you get on stage? You do anything special? We heard someone jamming Nirvana Unplugged. We're wondering who was doing that to get ready for their set.
We jammed some stuff. We jammed some AC/DC.
Whatever, man.
AC/DC. They do it for you before you hit the stage. Get you all hyped up.
We like to check out the other bands playing.
Check out the bands and stuff and just mellow out for a while.
Get our eat on real quick.
Who are you into checking out? Here.
They can't hear you, bro.
Oh, we're becoming friends with a lot of bands, so it's just, we check out freaking Drowning Pool and System of a Down.
The thing that's funny is that everybody thinks all these bands are real tough guys, but then backstage we're all sweethearts.
They're all eating goose and tofu, dude.
Everybody's veggies out here.
Watch out.
Here comes Zach.
Pyro.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Zach's intro, bro.
That's Zach's intro? All right, we got to let these guys go. And we got to take a break. And
right on, man.
And then we're going to talk to Drowning Pool, but it's P.O.D.
Yeah. All right. Hey, thanks for spending some airtime on us, man.
All right. It's O&A, and we're backstage at Ozzfest.
How about you, guys?
Nothing you've imagined has prepared you for this.
Hey, Cunningham, I'm gay. I just bonked mouth. He said sit on it, so I did.
Opie and Anthony. W.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show. We are live backstage at Ozzfest. Excuse me, that's Drowning Pool, of course. And we got Dave and Mike from Drowning Pool.
What's up?
Right in front of us. Backstage is now really cooking. What's wrong, Jim? Your mic's not working. What?
I'm trying to give him headphones, but they won't stretch.
What about those?
He's looking for none of them are working.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
These are like way on the down low.
Really?
I'm a drummer, man. I got ears that don't work for crap. See, I can't hear nothing. Oh, wow.
No? All right,
I got bupkis.
We'll just talk really loud. There's a lot of people backstage now. Kelly Osbourne just arrived. There you go. All right, Jim. Jim, why don't you run and get your picture?
Yeah, Jim, run and get your picture.
Look at him. He's freaking out.
Christ.
Go, just go.
Picture guy.
Jim,
yes, he's coming over soon.
But we got Dave Williams and Mike from Drowning Pool.
Guys,
Dave looks
here we go again.
Really tired.
A little bit. Late night last night.
Just waking up?
No, I've been up for a while.
Yeah.
But just.
You do anything crazy?
You know what it is? I can honestly tell you what it is. It's really early on in the Ozzfest, and the body's still a little sore. So
2 or 3 days from now, I'll be on autopilot. You know, it's cool. I just slammed a Red Bull, so I'm all good to go.
Those things will help out in a pinch, man.
And they're even good with vodka in them. Have you ever had that?
Hell yeah!
That's the only way to drink them.
It's the poor man's speedball. Vodka, a little Red Bull. Can't afford the real stuff. Guys, that song, friggin' Bodies, man. When it first hit, it wasn't even one of those songs that had to grow on you. You know, did you guys know when you write it or record it and go, wow, this one kicks ass? Like, I could listen to this one 850 times during the recording process, and it still sounds like it's going to be huge.
It was kind of bizarre. Our guitar player, CJ, came up with the guitar riff, and I just said...
So as the guitarist comes up the riff, and he's like so much more into it than the band.
Yeah, that's right.
He's got to talk it up. Yeah, I know how that is, and it's like, all right. And then once all the pieces get together, you're like, okay, this kicks ass, man.
It was cool. We just, I said, let the bodies hit the floor, and then we all just kind of looked at each other, and I went, is that cool? And they were like, yeah. Keep going with that. We'll see what happens. And, I mean, we never expected, you know...
We never thought anything about it. We just played it like one of our other songs. It was other people going, hey, man, that song. We're like, yeah.
It's just another tune.
Right.
Because that's one of those songs that come on, and you got to just blast it and... God help the person in front of you when you're driving. You just
all right, cool.
It makes you drive really,
We've contributed to at least 250 cases of road rage. So
yeah, absolutely.
Pretty proud of that.
One of those songs that just, it was one of those... You heard it all the time on the air.
Yep.
And one of those pounding, driving tunes that...
It's cool. It's fun to play. It's fun to watch people lose their minds in their seats.
You must know when it's in the set list and it's coming up. Just watch the crowd, man. Watch the crowd.
It's actually our... It's a nice little safe keep because you look at the list and it's like, well, you know they're at least going to watch us until we play that song.
Right.
So we put that one last.
So we know you guys showed up just to hear one song, so we're going to put that one at the end and, make you listen to everything else before that.
I wish Rick was here so he could relate the story when he went to England to go see Aha 2 weeks ago. Did they play Take On Me at the beginning of the set?
I think it was the encore.
Or the end?
Yeah.
Fuck it. I second that emotion.
Oh, is that Rick now? Rick?
Yeah?
Did Aha close or open with Take On Me?
Actually, they didn't close with it. It was their second to last song before the encore.
Take me I'm not hitting that note.
All right, Rick, stay there. Rick is right next to the mosh pit. We're going to send him in with that
with his old-fashioned World War II radio. Look at the remote thing they gave us. It's like a radio man in Korea.
We'll get to Rick in a few minutes.
Turn Rick down.
They had that kooky little video where it was like black and white sketch drawings.
Look, he's trying to break out of the comic strip.
Wow. Somebody help him.
They've got him closed in, man.
Actually, just tear that page off and crumpled it up. Put it in the trash.
Wow, that guy looks like he's going to kill somebody.
What's that? Wow,
That's got to be the biggest guy I've ever seen in my life.
He's a good guy.
He's one of your guys?
No.
Okay.
But he's a friend. He's cool. Yeah, he's very cool.
God damn, is that guy giant?
He works for System.
They just throw him raw
he's a nice
meat.
guy.
Hey, are you guys getting the momentum back? We should talk about Bodies because Bodies was the hottest song in America. Every rock station in America was jamming that song, and everyone was loving it. Then 9/11 happened, and all the program directors out there, they all panicked and said, oh, we can't play the song anymore, even though it had nothing to do with the event. It was about having a good time in the mosh pit, pretty much, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we wrote it about. We wrote it about, getting your aggression out in the mosh pit. When 9/11 happened, of course, it caught us all off guard. You know, I never thought we'd see something like that in our lifetime, but it happened, and we've dealt with it.
And you guys were when things started getting back to normal. You guys were wiped off the radar screen because they said we just can't play this song anytime soon.
I guess a lot of people expect us to get really upset about it and throw a tantrum. But I mean, our careers are pretty insignificant to the state of affairs of the country. I mean, it comes down to being a responsible American rather than a responsible musician, and we completely understood. And now it's poetic justice because those guys used that song going into battle to turn that place into a litter box, and I'm pretty happy out of that. So,
yeah, I mean, we were definitely more concerned with that and what was going on than where we sat on the chart for a week or two.
That's pretty cool.
The only kind of odd thing was explaining the song's lyric content to people that would have never heard of that song anyway. But because of the events, your song. Would you mind explaining the violence behind that? What?
It's like, you idiot.
Dude, do you even... What's my name? You don't know.
Right.
Go on.
Jackasses.
Yeah. That's the kind of people you want to take back in time and put them in an Anthrax Exodus mosh pit and say, this is what it's about,
This is where this song came from.
Very cool. And who has a problem with organized religion?
That would be me.
I have a problem with it, too.
Yeah?
What's your problem with it?
Early on when I was a kid, me and my mom and dad, we're just trying to be a cool family, trying to figure out, do the right thing. And
Catholic?
Oh, I went through all of it.
You're
Baptist,
really?
Catholic, Protestant, Methodist, all of it.
So you went through a bunch of organized religions.
And it pretty much all comes down to make that check out to North Central 4 because I have a truck payment due this month. But if you give me that, you'll get into heaven. I just, it's all a whitewash.
Yeah. So what? You tried one religion, you didn't like it, so you decided to try another one?
I was young, so I was just, pretty much doing what my mom and dad wanted to do. And finally, my mom and dad just threw their hands up and went, you know what? We're not bad parents. We have a good time. We're just going to live our lives like we think we should, and basically that came to taking care of your family and your friends and just doing the right thing by each other. And that's how we've always gotten by, and that's how I still believe about things. I care about my band, I care about my friends and my family, and God bless heavy metal.
And you got a lot of love in your family, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
They're my best friends. My mom and dad are my
Your
best
mom's
friends.
here today.
My mom is here today, all the way from Dallas, Texas. My mother.
She throws the Longhorns up, man. She's down.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Isn't that great? Cool mom.
She's a rocker.
Yeah.
She's, why do you have to say that word so much?
I'm going, well, if I don't say that, then it's either,
well, will you grab yourself, too?
Mom, why are you watching me grab me? What are you doing?
I love that you have to go through that.
I get calls from my mother all the time.
Because of this radio show.
In New York, and she's like, I was listening to the show, and you did something, and I go, yeah, well, did you like it? Was it funny? She goes, I had to turn it off. It got a little
I don't want my boy
much.
speaking like that.
Yeah, and then you go home.
I don't want to hear those words come
for
from
holiday
me.
dinners and stuff.
Right,
You're just her.
You're starting to get
all over
too
again.
many tattoos.
Exactly.
About tattoos, you got a Boba Fett?
Right, dude.
Yeah, I got to get that worked on, though. The sun kind of sucked some of the ink right out of it.
That's
but
pretty cool, though.
Big fan of the...
Yeah, I actually got this before the whole, the re-hype started back up. So now, little sixth graders are running around, Django Fett. I'm like, no, that's not it.
No, not Django Fett.
So you don't know nothing about this.
What do you think of the new series?
I thought the second one was awesome.
I thought the second one better than the first.
Yeah.
But still,
hell yeah.
They got to get darker, man.
But you see where it's going. I mean, the third one's going to be pretty badass.
Well, because of the situation that they were in the first one, the original one, the third one's got to just be horrific.
Yeah, totally.
I hope it doesn't really paint over.
See, we can sit here and talk about this all day.
Oh, hell yeah.
I know all about that.
I'm a huge fan.
Come on, man. Bring it on.
Actually, we got to get these guys out of here.
We don't
wrap it up. Cool.
We don't have nothing to do.
Well, you got to get ready for your...
We're going to go rock.
Oh, yeah, the big rock
show. What do you do
show,
before you go on stage? Anything cool?
We probably all just... I know we listen to a lot of Pantera.
That's excellent.
Do a shot, hit fists, and
What's
then
your
just
favorite?
go out there and look at each other and go, don't suck.
What's the shot? What's your poison?
What's your motivation? Not sucking. Right. That's what we're trying to accomplish. And putting on the show for the fans. It's all about the fans, always.
What's the poison?
It's either Jaeger or Crown.
Damn that Jaeger.
Crown Royal.
Icy.
Oh, yeah.
Jaeger gets around.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. All right, well, continue to
Thanks, God. Thanks for making time for us. You guys are awesome.
Definitely. Thanks for having us.
Johnny Pool, everyone. David and Mike, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Shut up, Jimmy. It's Opie and Anthony. We're live from Ozzfest. I think we have System of a Down, man. Coming up next. Stay there.
Let me lick that off.
Coming soon to the Opie and Anthony Show. Sex for Sam. 3.
We're back with the Opie and Anthony Show, backstage at Ozzfest.
I thought it was going to be the Anthony and Ben show for a second. You came running in at the last minute.
Let me tell you something. A guy from Apex Theory holding up the whole bathroom line. He was taking the biggest and most massive dump I've ever heard live.
Was it Dave?
I don't know who it was.
Celebrity dump.
It should be Dave, though.
But
He's right there, yeah.
Everyone was really pissed off at this guy because he would not get out of the stall, and the noise is coming out of this stall from
that sounds
the
like
dude from Apex Theory. So we made it back just in time.
Oh, damn.
We got Jimmy Norton is here. He's finally back. Where were you now?
Stalking? No, you were stalking Kelly Osbourne.
I'm not at all. No, I'm not stalking. I had the whiz. I was in the right after you to go to the bathroom.
We got Shavo in front of us. He's the biggest Ozzy fan in the world.
Hello, sir. It's a pleasure.
Bring it.
Are you a fan of System of a Down or what?
They did a phenomenal Sabbath cover. I forget what song you covered, but it was on Snowblind. Black. It was phenomenal.
Snowblind.
Yeah, look at that. See, everything goes back to Ozzy or Black Sabbath with this guy.
Well, it does for all rock bands.
Oh, no.
Thank you. He's right.
It's true. I mean,
teaming up on us today, Anthony.
No, but the root of, metal came from Sabbath. I mean, that's just a fact. It's not an opinion.
Of course.
Can I ask you an honest question?
Some validation.
Honest question.
I only want honest questions from this interview.
Okay. Led Zeppelin or Black Sabbath?
different. Led Zeppelin I'm a huge Zeppelin freak, but Zeppelin and Sabbath did different things to music.
Right.
Sabbath brought in that heavy.
No, I know, but you personally.
Personally, I love them both. I don't have a favorite band.
You know something?
No, but I don't have a favorite band because I love music, I love art. I can't say I have a favorite painting.
It's like, what's better, green or blue? You can't say that.
No,
but Jimmy, on the other hand,
And say Sabbath.
will say Sabbath all the time.
I like Zeppelin. Yeah, but Sabbath was...
But you're talking apples and oranges.
Yeah, we are. No, because Zeppelin had such more, I guess... textures in them.
Yeah, more of a blues thing.
Of course, but they came later too, you know.
Yeah. But, I mean,
Iommi was a very blues guitarist.
I know.
He was very, very blues.
See, we argue this point all the time on our radio show. One of the first bands I got into was Black Sabbath, but then when I discovered Zeppelin at an early age, there was no turning back. And I still appreciate Sabbath, and I like Ozzy, but I think Zeppelin blows them away.
No, they don't.
But all right, but it's not about... It's about shouting.
Okay. They don't either.
Ask Kelly that.
Bill Ward, very underrated.
Very underrated.
Thank you.
So how you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. I woke up a little while ago, came here.
Did you? What time you wake up?
2:30.
You have a crazy night?
No, I just didn't sleep till like 6. I'm still jet lagged.
Okay.
I hope it's on. Is it on?
Yeah.
Do I have to stick my mouth to it like this?
Okay.
Do you do the stay up late, wake up late, rock star thing?
It's just tour schedule. I can't sleep when I'm on tour like too early.
Why is that? Can't be nerves.
No, it's not nerves. No, it's just that schedule that I'm on when I'm on tour.
Yeah.
You know.
You want to be fresh for the stage, too.
I'm also a night person, and I create at night, and I have a guitar and stuff in my room, and the only time I can write or play is when the sun is down and everyone else is asleep, and I know that I'm like one of the only ones up. So
I am such an ass, man. At River Rave, you guys were there a couple of years back, and I wasn't familiar with the band at that point.
All good.
You know, and now, I love the band, and I'm one of those guys that's like, yeah, I saw them, man. I don't remember it. I don't remember any of the songs. I don't remember anything. It's one of those instances where I saw you guys, but I'm so psyched to see you tonight.
Well, we're excited to play. I mean, if everything goes well, we're going to give you our best.
Hell yeah. You guys got a real unique sound, man. I mean, the vocals that you guys have, it almost sounds operatic at points.
See, when we started, we've been like a band for about 9 years now. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is when
another overnight success.
Yeah, another one.
9 years.
Everyone's like, how'd you blow up? Well, we didn't blow up, dude. We just played and kept on playing and playing and playing until we're here. But we're not stopping. We still have the same mentality we had about 9 years ago,
right?
Where we're just gonna keep on pushing, no matter where we are.
Yeah.
If we're playing to 13 people, if we're playing to 13,000 or 100,000. So.
But thank God it's not 13 people anymore.
I sometimes miss that.
Do you?
Yeah, because
you missed the bone gigs.
Because it was cool to know that no one knows you when you walk outside. It was kind of a cool thing. Yeah.
You drank all your pay money.
Whatever I wanted to do, I could do, and not really be looked at and stared at, and kind of talked about.
That's all right.
Sorry.
There's also the other perks, like look at the dude from System getting a Hummer from the 17-year-old. It kind of comes up.
That won't happen. Not with us.
No.
18 years.
Gotta be legal.
Do we got a microphone for Kelly?
Yes,
Hi,
we do.
Kelly.
Hello, Kelly.
We got Kelly Osbourne joining the interview.
Hi,
the adorable Kelly Osbourne.
I remember her. She was very young when I met her.
I know, I was really...
A lot, yeah, you were very...
Oh, yeah, she's an old maid now.
No, but
she's still a kid.
No, but she looks grown up, and she's older. She's turning into a woman.
You meant like a little baby?
No, I was probably about 8 the first time I ever met them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you must have met
So it's hard to see her with makeup on.
Yeah. You got a little lipstick on. Look at that. Looking adorable.
I am a female.
Cute.
Right.
Cute.
You must have met some people, though, when you were younger.
Yeah.
Your dad bringing people over the house?
No, we never really... I met most of the crazy people on the road more than at the house. My mom wouldn't have them at the house.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how my mom was.
You toured a lot, though. Didn't they bring you around a lot of times during the tours?
All the time.
So you met a lot of the people backstage?
Yeah.
Was that kind of like, you probably...
Still really paying any attention
Yeah, like
to
a lot of people, that would have really psyched them up, but you were probably just like, that's some of my dad's dopey friends. Yeah. You've blown up because of the TV show. I mean, everybody knows who you are. That's got to be something. Like no one really knew who you were before
It's
that.
like I don't really pay any attention to it because it's like I see it as everyone has their 15 minutes and this is just my 15 minutes and it's not going to last forever, so I don't really care.
Yeah, but it seems to be lasting a little longer than 15 minutes.
I mean, you guys are everywhere.
Everywhere you look, man, there's TV Guide and all the magazines and stuff, and it's you've let cameras into your home, and now you've kind of opened it up, and it's had to change your life a bit.
It has, a lot.
For the better?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of bad stuff and there's a lot of good stuff, but with anything you'll find that.
Do you like the attention though?
Most of the time I don't.
No?
No.
You kind of
You really don't like the attention at all?
I don't like people coming up to me and telling me that they like me.
Why?
Because it's very uncomfortable. Like, what are you supposed to say to them? Like,
just say,
you
thank
smile
you.
and say thank you.
Well,
I'll vouch for that one though.
yeah, it's very uncomfortable. You don't know these people, and you're very nice, but you just it's very somebody telling you that they love you and that they really like you. It's very weird.
I wouldn't know. I've never heard that.
Not even from your mom.
No.
I'm so sorry for you.
That's Jim Norton, who, by the way, is the hugest fan of your father. This guy is like psycho obsessed.
He's borderline stalker. He'll shake his head no, but he is.
He would have sex with him.
She met Ozzy.
She's the only
Like you
person
do
I
with
won't
everybody, you idiot.
ask. I like to ask. I like to see him getting the respect he deserves from the other bands. Is that bad?
No, not at all.
It's not illogical.
Now, who did you grow up listening to? It couldn't have been your dad.
I would never watch TV or... Shut up.
Yeah, say System of a Down.
System of Down. All the time. No. But I never really watched TV or listened to the radio. I was just out doing things. Me and my brother, we never really watched TV or listened to the radio.
Your brother comes off as a little weird on that TV show, I gotta tell you. He comes off as a little wacky.
He's a cool kid.
Yeah.
I was about to say something really mean to you then.
Why?
He's my brother. You can't talk smack about him to me.
I said how he comes off.
How does he come?
Especially on the opening couple of episodes with the Army.
That means you think he is weird.
No,
but seriously,
because
what do you expect him to be like?
After a while, I noticed that he's a normal
kid. I'm not kidding.
What do I expect him to be? I didn't know, but the way it was presented with the Army thing and the bayonet and the cat.
He's a boy. You used to do that stuff.
Wait, talking in the mic.
I guarantee you used to do that stuff when you were a kid.
I did worse, but it wasn't on television, so the way I
Exactly.
perceived it. It was, wow, they really stick together.
He's not taking a shot at him.
I am not taking a shot at him.
No, that's commendable by her, though. Because you would think
is.
she'd be talking crap, but she's
They're
not.
Very close
They're brothers.
family.
It's good. It's good.
It's hell.
Everyone always gives him hell. You need to get off his back.
I think he's a cool guy.
See, that's... Oh, shut up. Jackass.
I'm not messing with her today.
He's a buddy.
Crap.
He is a buddy, though.
No, you come off like a very close-knit family, but I don't know what to make of it. Like a lot of people say, is this really the way the Osbournes live?
Yes.
And, okay. So then that's what I'm saying. All right, the perception...
Wait. Are you happy how the family's portrayed on the show? Are you happy how you're portrayed?
I mean, do you know what it is? I don't care how I'm portrayed because people see you the way that they want to see you, even if it's not really that.
Well, that's what he's getting at, though. It doesn't mean that's how...
People see you the way they want to see you.
It doesn't mean that's how Jack is in his real life, but he's saying how he's portrayed on the show. There was a few little...
Maybe it was a
things.
wacky edit or something.
But in general, you're happy how the family's portrayed? You think it's accurate?
Yeah, it is. That's the way we are.
Don't help him out. Let him backpedal. This is really nice. Ronald, you jackass.
Like, we didn't get 1,000 goddamn emails when we discussed the first episode, which, the show took off and everyone's talking about it. Like, we didn't get 1,000 emails that said, dude, what's with that Jack? You didn't get that? Am I the first person that ever said that?
No, that's why I'm being a little feisty.
Oh, see, because you heard it before.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're sick of hearing it.
There's nothing wrong with him. Just shut up.
He's a cool guy. I was hanging out with him when he was 14.
Exactly.
No, he's a cool guy.
Like a cool guy to hang out with.
Is MTV playing the video yet? I know that they said that they weren't going to play it.
What video?
Didn't you do one for the...
Oh, yeah, like crazy they're playing it.
I don't watch MTV.
Papa Don't Preach.
Oh, yeah, they play that,
They're playing like crazy.
Oh, yeah. Were you comfortable with that?
It was like I thought I discovered myself doing that because I never thought I'd be able to dance in front of a camera.
Did you have a choreographer and everything?
I wasn't like choreographer down. There was like...
No, I mean just for, some of the little moves.
No, they did this thing where they sent me to like confidence building classes.
Confidence
Where I had to like do stupid things in front of a mirror.
Like what?
just like pulled faces. It was really awful.
Faces?
I hated it.
Oh, because you got to kind of smile or make like a cute look or something.
It was really, I hated it.
Really?
Yes, I was like, ugh.
It came off good. You look adorable in it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll ask him some questions. He's here too. Come on.
Yeah, but they're going to drag you away a lot sooner than him. we know how this stuff works.
Did you hear that?
You got
I know.
I just got knocked. Right there. Should we walk away together?
I know, seriously.
Should we walk away together?
I've seen this enough with us.
We can walk away together.
This move. They wind their finger around. They give you the cut, or they do the cut the throat thing where it's like, all right.
Wrap it up.
But what makes you think I'm going to be here forever?
I'm not.
Seriously.
Huh?
Have you guys started? Why am I put in this position?
Because you have a big mouth.
Yes. I do not.
Yes, you do.
I gotta tell you, he's got a really big mouth
all the time. We're trying to have a good time. He's very mean. He does
I am the nicest. We want to do a simple radio show, but he has to take it to the next level all the time.
I am the nicest guy, and he is usually very mean.
She's not going to believe you.
But she's not
going to believe you.
He's going very red, so I don't know.
No, it's just sunburned. It's like 90 out there.
Believe me. Are you doing any other tunes or anything?
Yeah, I actually lost 2 weeks of recording. For the past 2 weeks, I was supposed to be in the studio, but yeah.
And you're going to do another video, or? Yeah.
I've got an album coming out in October.
You do?
Yeah.
Are you happy about that? Are you happy about anything?
Yeah.
You seem like...
I don't. The thing is, though, if you think about it, that's when, like... You just don't just do it. I think if you spend too much time thinking about it, then you'll find things wrong with it.
There's going to be a lot of covers, some originals.
Look at him. He's on his phone.
He's taking phone calls now.
Because he's bored.
Yeah, that's all right.
I know. You could ask him a question, you know. He is here, too.
What do you think of Kelly Osbourne?
She's so beautiful.
Isn't her dad great?
Come on.
Are you guys taping the second season already?
Yes, they're here right now, somewhere.
They're watching us right now.
No, actually, they can't film here because it's a union building and they'll have to pay.
Yeah, no cameras.
So,
we
no
noticed
camera.
that. We got ours taken away.
Is the second season going to be different in any way?
No, I don't think so.
I thought you guys were going to film some of it overseas and stuff.
No, I don't.
That was the rumor in all the magazines and stuff.
I couldn't spend that much time in that house. I'd have to move to London.
It's like a castle, right?
It's not a castle, but it's in the middle of nowhere. There's
Really?
one store in the town, and it's just boring.
You don't like it over there anymore?
No, I love it, though. This is like boring.
Yeah.
Does Amy want to do this season? Is she going to do this season? No.
Yeah, what's up with that?
He just really is standing right here. You know, you can't.
Go for it. No. I'm cool. I'm just listening.
He's just sitting and listening now.
He's listening. Well, you came over at the same time. If anything, you interfered with his interview.
I did not.
She's just starting to like you.
I'm like this innocent bystander that's just chilling.
I was the innocent bystander, and you guys
See how he
pulled me
is?
in here.
Anybody have a joint?
He's the worst.
Do you have a joint on you I can smoke while you guys talk?
Garrett will have any kind of pot you need.
We could take care of that.
I just need good pot.
Take care of it. You still go out with your friends and everything and just, like, hang out with them? Is it a pain in the ass? Like, are they like, oh, God, now people are coming over all the time talking to Kelly?
I think I've learned who my real friends are.
Oh, really? Some of them? Did this weed out some of the bitches in your life?
Yeah.
Can
I say that on the radio?
Yes, you can say bitch.
Just not that ever-present F word that is on the Osbournes all the time. I hear in Canada they're keeping in the curses.
I don't think it's going to be good that way.
That's fantastic. No, I'd rather hear the F word.
I saw it in Germany and it was all blast, full blast. No, no beeps, no nothing. It was great. It was like watching a different show. No,
was it in German though? Was it dubbed?
No, it wasn't.
That would be
no, there was like
That'd
subtitles.
That'd be so funny if they dubbed it over in German.
Would they put your brother in a little German uniform?
All right.
I'm kidding, of course. I love it. Look
See
how
he
much
is,
I'm talking about him.
Kelly, see how he is? We forgot all about that. He has to go right back to it.
I think Jack is great. I'm teasing. Was your sister supposed to sing Papa Don't Preach?
No.
No?
She was going to sing one of her own songs.
Really?
But I'd never written a song before that time, and I didn't. So I just sung a cover song.
Does she want to get into recording something?
She is. She's just doing it in her own time, like her own deal. She doesn't...
Is she a little like, man, Kelly...
Oh, I'm not. Yes, you are.
I just want to get to the bottom of certain things. I read a lot of stuff.
Now she's cursing at you.
Kelly, I read a lot of things, and I want to separate the truth from the fiction that I read, and the only way to do it is to talk to the source. That's all.
You shouldn't believe everything that you read.
I know. That's why. Believe me. I know. All right. I'll shut up.
Please.
I'll shut up.
How does it feel to be going on between Zombie and Ozzy? Isn't that great?
He's talking
to me. Ask him a question.
Hey, what? Who?
Shavo from System of a Down.
Kelly just turned around. Could you get me out of here?
No.
It's a great honor to go on right before Ozzy. That's what I'm saying.
It's an amazing honor.
It really is. Do you enjoy your dad's music?
Wait, what happened to Shavo? I know. He only gets one question?
It's all good. I'm smoking. I actually don't want to talk.
Garrett's best in his hand.
I don't want to talk right now. Go on.
Okay, good. All right, now he's happy.
How long did that take you to grow?
Is that an interview? Like 5 years?
5 years.
I've had it ever since I met you, so it's an ongoing thing.
All right. Now they're doing the
I
interview.
couldn't imagine having facial hair.
No? A good thing. That would suck for you.
I know.
It wouldn't be a good look.
I know a lot of girls with that little thing going on in their top layer.
You see that? They don't get it or bleach it or something.
A lot of them don't get it waxed off, though.
Yeah. You could still tell. Kelly's like, whatever.
How long did it take you to get used to cameras being around you 24 hours?
It was only like the first week, and like the first week I'd come down like fully faced up and dressed up, like, look at me. And I was like, oh, I can't do this anymore. And that was like, most of the time I didn't even like have any makeup on. I was in my pajamas. So.
Are there off-limits places where the cameras can't
I didn't like them in my bedroom.
Yeah.
I didn't. They weren't allowed in my mom's and dad's bedroom, but now they are.
I heard now they're going to be allowed?
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell can we expect from that?
What?
No, what can we expect from that? I'm just like...
Are you trying to say that...
No, don't put words in my mouth, you ass.
Kelly picked up on it.
I did.
I'm saying, what the hell, like, I know there are things that happen that cannot... MTV would not air that. I'm just saying, what could we see in the bedroom that we
A bed?
She doesn't want to talk about her parents having sex, Anthony, so why are you going there?
I'm blowing myself up.
Why are you going there?
I wanted to make a good impression in front of Kelly. I think she's adorable and very good on the show and everything, and I'm coming off like an ass. I'm sorry, Kelly.
You're ruining it for everybody.
Kelly.
Why'd you have to ask about Ozzy's bedroom? It's none of our business.
I said they're going to tape it. I'm going to smack you. I'm smacking you. I'm sorry, Kelly. I didn't mean to
Kelly's
offend
blushing.
you or anything like that. I'm just saying, what could they get away with showing that would make putting the cameras in the bedroom a special thing? Like, are there conversations that happen?
How the hell do I know?
How does she know that?
I don't know.
And you know that. She's just...
You could dump that out down the line.
Well, why are the cameras in the bedroom then?
See?
I guess that's what you wanted to ask instead of asking about their sex life, Anthony.
I didn't say... See, Kelly? I didn't say a goddamn thing.
That's what you were thinking, I guarantee.
No. Oh, defend him.
They're hoping to catch a discussion or an argument or something. If it happens, they want to have the cameras rolling. That's all it is.
But I doubt they've really been there for very long.
Thank you, Kelly Norton.
I'm just trying to...
They can't go in.
No, that's okay. I'm working. No,
it sounds like you're high. So
no, I sound like I'm high.
I'm all separate.
You're bad, yeah.
Hey, is the nanny going to be back for the second season?
Yeah, she's right. Well, she went to the bathroom there, but she is.
She's got her hands full.
I did something very bad. There was somebody outside the hotel, and he was like asking for an autograph, and he was not very attractive. And he asked Melinda for a picture, and he put his arm around her, and I was like, "Isn't she a muffin?" And he's like, "Yeah, she is. She's real cute." Like, he started rubbing her, and I just ran off and left her with the guy.
She's got
very lovely.
Now she's got her hands filled with Jack, getting them awake for school and stuff.
Actually, we don't go to school anymore. We did the homeschooling thing during the break and finished everything, so that really won't be a problem anymore.
That was a big part of the first season that I really liked. That you guys just weren't going to school, and the nanny's trying to get Jack.
I haven't been to school in years. I hate school.
But Jack was still going to some kind of public school because she was trying to wake him up all the time.
You know what it is?
Uh-oh.
Is that school just never was very fun for me and my brother because we just didn't get along with the kids very well. And it was very uncomfortable.
Well, you guys discussed in the first season, it's kind of a drag being known as Ozzy's kids sometimes,
It's
right?
not a drag being there.
Or the stupid questions
what
they
bring up.
What are you saying, Opie?
Yeah.
Why would it be a drag?
Hey, now you put your foot in your mouth there.
They discussed this on the first season, so I am
No, they didn't never say it was a drag.
They asked you guys the same stupid questions about, your father bit the head off a bat, bit the head off a dove.
No, it's pure immaturity. It's like, as soon as, the minute that somebody leaves high school, they change.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because you don't have to go to school anymore.
No. Just the whole attitude of someone. The minute they leave high school, they change.
Into the real world, yeah.
Because high school is very cliquey. And
did you do well in school?
I did actually.
Yeah?
With grades, I'd do the work and I'd get good like test grades, but I just was never that.
What do you want to do? Like, where do you want to end up?
I don't know. I'm 17. I should know.
Yeah, but you have like a little idea or something. Shut up, Jim.
I'm sorry.
God, I'm going to hit you.
All right. Why put the pressure on her?
It's not pressure.
It is pressure.
A lot of kids have some idea of what they might want to do with their life.
Well, maybe she just wants to hang for a couple of years. Why pressure the girl?
I say you take your time and relax. There's no rush.
I can't just do one thing without me looking like a dick.
Well, we all see it, Ann. I know what's wrong. You all right? Shavo, what do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be like her.
I want
to be like Mike. That's what I want to do.
Yeah? Okay.
Were there any moments they showed that you wish they had edited? Like,
No.
When Jack almost pulled your pants down?
Do you know what? I don't. You really watch the show, don't you?
I am a huge fan of the show.
I don't even watch it.
What's funny about Jack pulling her pants down?
There was a cute brother and sister moment.
No one wants to see my
That's a very embarrassing moment for her, and you think it was funny.
You must get email or just letters or whatever that from people that really enjoy it.
Stupid letters, like.
What's the dumbest?
Remember on episode 4 when you weren't wearing a bra? That was funny. I'm like, what are you talking about?
That's not what I meant when I wrote that.
I must confess.
And what episode was that?
I don't know. People just like make up things. I don't know.
And you guys are friends with Elijah Wood?
Yeah.
Because he came over. Yeah.
He's a really nice guy.
Are you still friends with him, or is he one of those persons you realize who your real friends are?
No, not like that.
Okay.
No.
I'm getting scared again.
No, it's just he's been working a lot, and we've been really busy. We haven't seen each other for a long time, so.
Yeah. Any more Hollywood friends like that?
No, I don't like famous people, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Then you like us. We sure as crap ain't famous.
It's not. I find that a lot of people who are famous, like, it just kind of happened to me and my brother. We didn't really, like, want it. It was never something that we really wanted to do or be.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people who are famous, it's something that they've worked for and something that they want. So they have this whole ego about themselves. It's just, I don't like it.
Yeah, you guys just kind of fell into it like that. Did you know the show was going to be as huge as it got? Really?
I was crapping myself the first couple weeks. Like, no, I don't want anyone to watch it. It's going to be so bad.
And then before you knew it, it was like the biggest thing. That's great. Well, best of luck on season 2.
And Shavo's famous too, Anthony.
Yeah.
I'm being like you guys now. Watch.
He's not talking now.
Are you all right?
Look what you did.
Totally cool.
You made him feel almost invisible, and that really sucks.
No,
Look what you did. Look what you did.
And who did that, Kelly?
What?
Who did that?
It wasn't me.
Yes, of course. It was you, Anthony.
I was actually listening. I don't feel invisible. This was a good moment for me because I'm usually.
There it goes.
Okay, I have to go now. Did you see that?
I saw the head twitch. Come on.
Let's go.
We're out of here.
All right, bye.
Kelly, thank you very
Kelly.
much.
Can I get a picture with you, Kelly?
All right.
Here it is. One of Jimmy's great picture moments.
Kelly Osbourne, of course. Shavo from System of a Down.
Am I gone too? Is this going on with me?
No, man. If you want to hang, we're hanging.
We're hanging.
Do you have any questions for me?
Not really.
All right, I'm here. Now he's being a dick.
He shook my hand, though.
Thanks.
All right. Actually, we got to take a break, I think.
Yes.
It's Opie and Anthony. We're backstage at Ozzfest having a good time. I hope it sounds like something out there.
Cool.
When we get back, we got to get to the lesbian sandwich booth, and we got to get an update from the med tent, and I think Rick's going to be in the mosh pit with that ancient equipment in a little while.
Did Jim just get Kelly with you drop something?
I think so.
I think he did. That's a famous one, Jim.
Anthony, what's wrong with you today?
I did nothing. Shut up. You hung me out to dry and you suck.
I'm getting you back for the John Hinckley thing.
Hate you.
Bastard. I tried that joke out on you. You loved it.
Hate you.
And you failed to tell me that I had the wrong serial killer.
Oh, yeah, that made up for it. Hanging me out to dry to an Osbourne.
How uncomfortable was that?
Totally.
For a 17-year-old girl, I got to tell you, Kelly Osbourne is very, very intimidating.
Yeah, why? I'm
She's a 17-year-old girl.
Yeah.
But you were asking.
Yes, Jimmy?
Shut up. You were so loving that today.
Pouring kerosene on the fire.
Dude, I'm Gary Gravel. She's an Osbourne.
I know what was great about that? When you try to explain to someone that doesn't really know the show, they're never going to believe you. And it's like, look, I'm really the nice guy. He's the idiot. She's looking at you like you had two
heads. Let me play you something.
Right.
Poor guy from System of a Down who was...
Yeah, I mean... I did nothing wrong.
We got the
Take it easy, Mr. Honolulu.
We got him some We got him some weed there. He's all right. He's all right. Look at him.
Yeah, he's happy. He think he got his stuff. He's dropping stuff over there.
He really is dropping stuff.
He's got his one hitter in his bag.
I think the bass line is going to be a little off tonight when they hit the stage.
No, that's how they play.
No, I'm just kidding, bro. All right, are we ready to go back out there, Rick? You want to go into the mosh pit?
I want to the medical tent, too. I want to hear something from that.
I think, where you want to go? Medical tent with the equipment or the mosh tent?
We can do both because they're right near each other.
All right, very cool. Well, we're going to step aside and regroup here and figure it out. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Of course, Jim Norton with us. We're backstage at Ozzfest.
You guys are mean.
We've softened our delivery, my friend.
I don't have kids. I want porno on my TV. I want violent video games. I want violence on TV. I don't want to take it off because you had kids. All you people with your children make me effing sick.
The Opie and Anthony Show. We're psychotic.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show, broadcasting live backstage at Ozzfest. Jim Norton takes off during every commercial break, and sometimes he comes back very happy, and other times he comes back
He was standing right there
completely
the whole time.
disgusted.
Now, let me tell you what just happened. He, while we were in break, Norton goes running off about 30 seconds before we're ready to go back on the air. And he goes, Ben, you got to come with me. Ben is pretty much producing the show today.
Yeah.
Ben, you got to come with me. Take the camera and take the picture. Ben's like, I can't go with you.
And I got Nancy from Wise Pit is very helpful. But
So
then he's gone.
he goes running off to get Rob Zombie's picture. Now, there's a situation going on with Rob Zombie. We cannot get him on this show. We cannot talk to him. We cannot look at him. We cannot get a picture with him because of our...
No, that had nothing to do with that. That had nothing to do with
I know. Well,
he just wasn't around.
Well, you were working a different angle, but there's...
Yeah, he's working a different angle. But as far as this
we
show
have a
goes...
situation, unfortunately. And you know what? We're big fans of Rob Zombie, and we've had him on the air in the past, but because of our little M&M thing and our corn thing...
it's the same
This is the payback, I guess.
And now we can't talk to him.
God forbid we promote Rob Zombie to 18 cities today. Sorry.
There's negotiations like that are going on with the Israelis and the Palestinians going on to try to get Jim to get a picture with Rob Zombie. So every 2 seconds, if Jim sees a dreadlock go around a door, he's running for it with a camera. Take it, snap it. Someone snap it.
Someone held Bob Marley's album up and I ran. I'm like, false alarm.
So he just came back, and now as he's coming back, Jim is shaking his head and doing that. No.
It didn't happen.
So, Jim, what happened?
But what else happens? I walk and he's gone. I walk over there and I actually peeked in the bathroom in the lunch area.
Oh.
I'm a little weirdo.
Rob, nice mule. Picture?
I was trying to say that earlier with my John Hinckley thing.
What? No, it was cool. The Hinckley thing was...
All right.
I understood what you meant.
You know what? There's a whole new audience and they don't know I messed up really bad to start the show.
Really clumsily tripped.
We'll play the tape Monday.
Thanks.
Jim, anyone that looks pseudo like someone in a band, Jim's like, dude, what band's that in? I need my photo. Who's that? You know what that is?
Bullet.com. That's what it's about.
Where you'll post all of these pictures you're taking today?
Yeah, of course.
And look at him. He doesn't even pay attention to you guys. All he does is look over now to see who's coming by. He doesn't even look over at you guys.
He's paying no attention to this broadcast today. He's looking for stars to get a picture with. Who's that?
Did you guys see the Real Hot Blonde that's sitting on the patio? She's gone now. She was showing everyone her coochie.
No. Oh, really?
She was just pulling like...
Was she the one in the bikini pretty much?
Yeah.
She was just wearing a bathing suit up there?
I don't know if she was asking someone if it was good enough, or maybe she's part of one of the acts. I don't know, but she wanted a lot of people to inspect her coochie. She kept going like this and going, hey, pulling the...
Did you take a look?
I tried as I was walking by. Hey, you want to go back to Rick?
Look at some guy over there delivering blueberry muffins to Andrew WK up on the veranda.
Andrew WK is coming back on the air in a few minutes, but I think we got Rick right next to the mosh pit here at Ozzfest.
Yo, guys.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, what's happening? I am, as you can hear, real close. I'm going to go through the door right now and into the mosh pit. Drowning Pool is on stage.
Oh, my God.
Boy. And this should make for great radio.
All right, he's walking right in the middle of the mosh pit as Drowning Pool plays.
It's about 25,000 people. This place is just jammed. And I can't hear a goddamn thing.
fuck? He's in the middle of the mosh pit. Is he getting knocked around? What?
No, he's probably unconscious with that ancient radio laying on the floor.
Maybe he already took an elbow to the head. Rick! Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
Rick.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you can hear us. Just go in the middle of the mosh pit and just explain what's going on. That's good enough.
Okay.
All right.
Here I go again.
All right. In the middle of the mosh pit. Get into some action.
Action. I'll give him a break.
Come on. You got those big arms.
I am now making my way towards the center of the mosh pit. And what an amazing sight. Nobody is moshing. Everybody just kind of standing around.
There's
a very unattractive pregnant lady with her shirt up dancing.
Rick, start moshing with your radio gear.
There's a lot of white trash here. Holy crap.
Rick, start moshing with your radio gear.
This is like a cesspool of bad genetics. Nobody's really moshing, though.
A pregnant lady in the mosh pit, that's not a good sign.
Without having much of a problem. Hello, how are you? Oh, she was disgusting.
All right.
And I'm walking across.
And you're out. Okay.
He should throw some elbows.
I know. He should have got the mosh pit going. Where's Steve?
Maybe when they get to doing bodies, perhaps then he should go out.
That would
there.
be a good opportunity.
That's it, because people can't help but mosh when bodies come on.
While Steve was out there with his gear,
John Rossi and I were just out in the.
Was he going as John Rossi or
yes,
as me?
He was.
He wasn't going as me like he did.
I was actually using this main stage photo pass that YSP got for me, so I was behind the mosh pit. There is, no joke, a 4-inch puddle of beer that goes in front of the stage and all in the mosh pit. And people are intentionally buying beers and dropping them down into the mosh pit. So anybody that gets more than 2 miles an hour worth of steam going is going down.
Really?
Yeah.
You have a better pass than Norton?
No, he doesn't.
No, I don't. No, trust me. This gets me maybe 2 inches closer than it gets John.
Yeah.
Well, the pass thing doesn't matter anymore. Everyone has come over here so far.
Yeah, sure.
See?
Yeah.
What? What's the problem now?
None at all.
His dream is that he'll get a pass, go backstage when Ozzy's on, and be Ozzy's roadie. Like somehow he'll pick up, like one of those Mentos commercials. You pick up a piece of equipment. Jim goes better with Mentos Fresh. And before you know it, you're giving the thumbs up, and Ozzy's right there.
Maybe he throws a shirt at me like Mean Joe Green.
Right. Here you go, kid. There you go. Oh, I don't want Kelly to hear that. She may get upset with me.
Well, you were awfully mean to her today.
I was not. You guys hung me out to dry.
That really felt good, too.
I was asking legitimate questions, and I was talking about stuff that I'm not alone here. A lot of people thought Jack came off a little wacky in the first couple of episodes.
With the knife chasing the cat, right?
I bring that up, and all of a sudden,
the fatigues.
Oh, what? He's not weird.
Yeah.
I'll kick your ass. And then she said the S word.
Good for her.
And then Stinky gets his celebrity joint smoking. How was that?
Open your eyes, will you?
Open your eyes.
It wasn't mine. It was some people hanging out with us, but it was sweet.
Very good to add in. Wow. It wasn't mine. He goes during break. He goes, I'm going on an airplane. I don't have any pot. You could have smoked it before you get on the plane.
Well, what do I do with what I smoke it with?
You throw it away.
Rolling papers?
Rolling papers, or like you said, you were very clever with an apple one day.
I think Buffalo will hook you up when we're there tomorrow. Oh my God, we're going to Buffalo tomorrow. I almost forgot.
We're on the grand tour.
The road trip continues right after the show.
Buffalo.
Wow. Hopefully Attica's next. This tour stinks. I can't get pictures of Rob Zombie, and we're going to Buffalo tomorrow. TNA with O&A. Elbow in the ribs.
What's wrong with TNA with O&A?
There's going to be plenty of TNA and O&A,
and we can go okay.
A lot of people going to try to lick your head tomorrow.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. I don't want HIV at the TNA with O&A.
Could you tussle my hair, Jim?
Yeah, no, stupid.
You'll be tussling heads.
No,
Stop
I won't.
it.
Not if they ask
never turn down a tussle.
You're right.
Someone will get arrested tomorrow. That's a guarantee.
Well, yeah, they're going to start, who knows, maybe put on clown makeup and start killing like the son of Sam.
Shut up, you ass. I'm right here. I get it. Steve, you got to tell us about this lesbian sandwich booth.
All right. went up to the lesbian sandwich booth, which is actually in the quieter
what's
section.
that? Wait a minute.
It's Mike Borden, Ozzy's drummer.
Ozzy's drummer gives. He's one of your biggest fans. He could care less.
Oh my
He could
God.
care less
I
you
have
were
my camera
alive.
here, too. Do you blame him? I wouldn't either.
Jim, did you just give him the peace sign?
No, it was a wave. It was a wave.
No, it wasn't. You gave
him
a peace sign, and he gave you one back and looked at you like, who's this idiot giving me a peace sign?
It wasn't intended.
You're embarrassing the entire tent.
It wasn't intended to be a peace sign.
It came off
It was
like
like
one.
that. That's the wave. That's my wave.
How rejected do you feel right now?
Not at all.
Dude, you were so excited to say hi to him, he could care less you were alive.
That's all.
No,
Dude,
he could
I
care
don't
less
blame him. You're wrong.
Could care less you were
100%
sitting there.
wrong. Do you blame him? What should he do? Hug me? Oh my God, a man with a weak chin.
But you looked in a way like, oh, recognize me?
No, he doesn't know me. Why should he? I waved at him. He waved back. Now I got to get a picture. Of course, I wasn't quick enough.
Well, Ben is.
I think Ben's working it.
Ben's working the angle right now.
Oh,
all right, this might work out for you.
Jerky can pull this off. Psycho Mark wants to get a picture with you.
Here comes Ben, all excited. He'll be coming over in a little bit, okay?
Nice.
He's coming over.
In a couple minutes, okay? Steve, the lesbian sandwich booth, one of the many crazy things going on in the festival area, I guess, right?
Yeah, it was pretty dead when we walked over there. You walk over and it's a Harley in the middle of one of these big tents that they have set up in that concourse. And it's surrounded by ugly people with a lot of tattoos. I mean, this festival has not attracted one attractive human being. I mean, there are just ugly couples sucking face everywhere in that main area.
Why are we using the word ugly a lot today?
Because everybody here, I've seen maybe, one nice piece of ass walking around, sparingly. But it's primarily ugly, sweaty people making out all over that main area.
We all can't look like you, Steve.
Well, this is apparently true because... Anyway,
so what's the lesbian booth about?
The lesbian booth is
it's the sandwich booth.
Lesbian sandwich booth. What they do and the
tuna.
It is actually a mother-daughter lesbian sandwich booth. The mother. What they do is they sit you down on this big Harley Davidson in the middle of one of these tents, and they get topless and they just start making out like with each other over and around
you in the middle.
Yeah.
Wait, the mother and daughter are making out?
Yeah, that's
mother
it's
and
really
daughter.
odd.
It seems
Why are we interviewing them?
Realize it's
because
a mother.
I'm not over there. They're over there doing it right now.
Well, Rick is right there. We should get an interview with the mother-daughter makeout team.
Yeah,
I agree.
Send a radio team over there. Pack up the mule.
And Steve, you get your picture taken. Like you go in the middle. You're the meat of the sandwich there.
Hey,
dude,
loves this stuff.
They're such pigs.
Really?
Do I have to go? Dude,
no, I was asking if that's what the average ugly person, Steve. Are they like
the average ugly person will go out there and get their picture taken.
Are they biker pigs? Like
they're like two biker pigs.
What's wrong with all these people that you're calling them ugly?
What's wrong with them that I call them ugly?
Yeah.
Them being ugly.
I think you're being too picky, dude. You can't expect tens when you have a mother and daughter making out.
I know that.
They have to be awful.
How did you get a booth like that, though? What, do they pitch it to someone?
We're a mother-daughter in a Harley, and we want to get a booth so we can stand there, and people will pay us to make out, and we'll put the people in between us.
Seems a little odd.
I should say that nobody was paying them to make out with each other.
How much?
$20 a person.
Get out of here.
Wow. That's why nobody was paying for it.
They should put that right next to the father-son double knuckle stuff.
Well, $20, that's cheap.
25 to smell the fingers.
A boy could dream.
Who's going to pay $20?
Apparently nobody, because it was an empty lesbian sandwich booth.
Wow, we got to send our radio team over there.
Yeah, why don't you go over there? With $20.
Hey, are those radios stereophonic?
Go over there. We got to talk to the mother-daughter lesbian sandwich team.
Good, after I just called them both pigs.
Saddle up, Steve. There he goes, grabbing one of his radio units.
As soon as he gets there, we'll make sure they know that Steve called them pigs.
Right.
What, huh?
I think you're... No, Steve, go ahead.
What, Steve? We didn't say anything? Oh, stupid speakers.
That's right. We can't go to them too soon. We got to wait for the tubes to heat up.
Yeah, bring the microwave and start broadcasting.
Put a nickel on the stylus.
All right, what else we got going on? We got Andrew WK
is going to come back over. He's just finishing something out. And Chavo, he convinced Mike from Ozzy's band there to come over. He's like, those guys got some stuff going on. So he said it'd be a few minutes. He's going to help someone set up.
He expects pot?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the word's getting out, I think.
And Norton's been spotted with what's his name? Rob Zombie. They don't want you around him.
Oh, my God.
Kidding.
Oh, he got you so bad.
Oh, my God.
Gotcha.
He got you so bad. All right, who's that?
I don't know, Jerry.
And also...
he might have Ozzy influence. I almost called him Jerry Garcia with AIDS, but
There's some nice white-haired gentleman walking by him. Excuse me, sir. You want to hear what this guy has to say about you?
Also, Pharrell's been calling Earl hammered, and he should be calling in any minute from Cleveland. He's at a bar in Cleveland.
Oh, that's right. Pharrell was going to Cleveland?
Earl said he's like,
all right, cool. Hey, Steve, can you hear us? Let's see if Steve's making his way to the lesbian mother-daughter booth there.
Hello.
Steve?
Hello, Jim. Hello.
All right, Steve, are you close, or?
No, I just left. I'm 20 feet behind you walking out the gate. Why do you do that? It was literally 30 seconds ago you watched me leave. Why the hell are you asking me where I am?
I thought you had wings on your feet. I love when he gets annoyed. All right, keep going, Steve.
God.
Tell us what's going on.
I'm walking behind the tent now.
Okay.
Walking by some shirtless guys.
I see your shadow through the tent side. Hi.
There's a guy that looks like producer Rick Rubin passing by with two girls on his arm right now.
Oh, get a picture,
cool.
Jim.
Is it Rick Rubin?
Someone that looks like Rick. It just might be.
Might be.
Good, yeah,
All right. Go ahead, Steve.
Oh, there's Mike.
All right, we're walking into the pavilion now. Actually, it's pretty dead outside.
Oh, is that Rob right there?
No, it's Mike. Where?
Steve?
Yeah, I'm right here.
We need you. Keep talking.
Okay, sorry. Walking past a bunch. Whoa! Ooh, chick on floor surrounded by EMS guys outside front gate.
Ooh.
Crying and sobbing.
Whoa. She didn't get to meet Jimmy Norton?
I don't know. She's pretty bummed out. I don't know what just happened, but there are EMS guys everywhere and staff everywhere right outside the front gate.
And she's on the ground?
On the ground, sobbing.
She's sobbing?
Yeah.
I'll get a picture of it.
There we go.
We'll find out what's going on there. All right, Steve, continue to the lesbian mother-daughter booth.
Sorry, got held
In the
up
meantime, I think we're going to talk to Scott Farrell.
Yeah.
Scott Farrell is live from Cleveland, completely hammered. I think we got something in common today. Farrelly!
Hey, what's up, boys? I'm in Cleveland raging with your fans, and we're sucking down the fats, and we're hanging with the creatures and all the freaks from Grey Road Trip, and we are just binging on alcohol, looking for swag, eating bees, and kicking with the Cleveland freaks, and they're all soft.
How are the Cleveland people treating you, Farrell?
They're great, man. We're waxing up brews. It's great weather. We're hanging off Lake Erie. We're gigging. We flew over today, and we're just throwing down. We got the open kegger going right now. Lots of booze, lots of chicks, lots of rack. I got my dad here. I got a leash on him. So
did you just decide
we don't want him to get laid too much before sundown.
It's hard to get a word in that much. Farrell, did you just decide to go to Cleveland to drink?
Yeah. I thought it'd be a good idea to go to Cleveland to drink heavily for 3 days and go to the Grand Prix. There's a lot of racing here and rack.
Oh, you're going to the Grand Prix?
Automobile racers, and I'm a race car driver and a beer-drinking wrestler.
He doesn't sound that drunk. No, he seems pretty in control. You want to go to Buffalo tomorrow?
I want to shuffle off to Buffalo, but I wish I was at Ozzfest in Philadelphia with you guys, because I could tell you were just raging today with the band and just kicking it in. All I'm looking for is fans tomorrow night that want to come down to the Embassy Suites in downtown Cleveland off 12th and Superior. Only fans, though, that want to kick my head in. ONA fans that hate Pharrell, I want them to all come and drink free kegs with me at Labatt's and scalp tickets and try to feel up chicks.
All right, Pharrell. Sounds like a plan. He doesn't sound that hammered, though. No, and your signal is really bad, so have fun in Cleveland, all right, bro?
All right, boys, I got you covered on Lake Erie. Cleveland rocks.
Jimmy, you're getting the sign. Jimmy, you're getting the sign. Run. Oh, Jimmy, run. Jimmy's grabbed his camera, and he's out of here. Hurry, Jim. Where is this happening? The zombie's right there. He's just grabbed, that's what I thought. Let's do the play-by-play. Okay, Jimmy? Oh, they're going over with a radio unit. Oh, this could be a good sideways way of getting Rob Zombie on the show.
No, but she got me?
Yeah, we got you, Rick. Oh, Jimmy's like, no, I don't want to be a part of this. He's walking back to the backstage.
What's the problem?
All right, you know what?
Jim, you're a dick.
Jim, just do it. We won't do that. Just do it. We're going to talk from here. He's not going to go with you. Go. Grab your mic. What's the problem? What's the problem?
What's the problem, Jim?
It's not him.
Who gave you the signal?
It's him.
Come on, it's him. That's him. It's Rob Zombie.
No, it's not.
Dude. It's Rob Zombie.
No,
That's definitely him.
You can't get me because I know what he looks like. It's an impossibility.
I swear to you, that's Rob Zombie.
Who else is going to walk
Why
around
are we
looking
arguing
like that?
this? That's him.
He just doesn't have that dust on him that he always has.
And you can't send him over with the radio thing. You can't do that because they're going to...
All right, we won't send him over with the radio thing. Just go.
Just go.
Dude,
I swear that's Rob Zombie.
It's not, dude. You can't get...
Ben, is that Rob Zombie?
Absolutely.
It's not.
Dude, it is.
No, if you would have told
Nancy
me
from YSP's giving you the signal. That's
she's
it.
like, is that him?
You know something? You're going to look like an idiot when you see him on stage and go, okay, it was him. I could have gotten a picture.
Dude, he was over there before. I saw what he looked like and what he's wearing.
He just doesn't have the dust
Dude,
on.
I already saw what he's wearing. It's not him.
Stalker Jim.
No. You're not getting me. It's impossible.
That is him. I will go over and ask him. That's definitely him.
Go ahead, Ben. Go.
Actually, I won't.
I know it's not him. I know what the guy looks like, dude. It's not some obscure guy.
Oh, that's Bob Zombie.
He's a big rock star.
Okay. I thought it was it's Bob Zombie.
Is that him?
Relax. Did you see him take off, though, with his camera?
Yeah.
He's grabbing Stinky. He needs an entourage to go over with these
guy,
people.
but none of that Victrola nonsense. You can't have it. Can't have it. Can't have it.
Victrola. You don't want the radio
No,
over there
because they said Interscope said he can't do the show. I'm not,
Yeah.
Let me get the picture first, then run after him.
Right.
I don't want to blow it.
Yeah, Interscope's teaching us a lesson
It
today.
doesn't matter. I don't want to piss the
We were bad, Opie.
Yeah, they're teaching us a lesson.
That'll teach.
I'm sorry.
That'll teach us.
All right, let's
having their guy on in all the cities we broadcast in. Yeah, that's showing us.
Let's go back to Steve. Steve? Steven? Steve, are you there, Steve? Steve was making his way to the lesbian sandwich booth, Anthony, and I think we have lost Steve. We have lost Steve.
Did he faint from heat exhaustion and fall on the radio unit?
Stinky's picking up a microphone. This has to be good. Yes?
Steve just called me. He said that the mother-daughter team is no longer there. It's two other chicks.
Oh, and what are they like?
I don't know. I hung up because you guys were calling them.
Steve? No, he's not there.
All right, why don't we break then and regroup, okay?
We'll come back with Steve, and I want to know what's going on in the med tent.
Yeah, we'll go there as well. It's O&A. We're broadcasting live from Camden, New Jersey, the site of Ozzfest. We are backstage patiently waiting for Jim to meet Ozzy.
It has always been my dream to wipe out all of the world's diseases, but I believe that I will focus mainly on the ones that itch my crotch.
Vaginitis? The Opie and Anthony Show.
1027.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
WNEW.
Yeah, you're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. We are backstage at Ozzfest, Camden, New Jersey. Thank you, Philly and WYSP, for having us. We greatly appreciate that, right, Ant?
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. Look who's in front of us right now. It's Phil, formerly of Pantera, and now doing the down thing.
I'm still in Pantera, big brother.
Oh, yeah? What's going on, man?
Well, you know, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. And, you know, this here Down project, we did the first record, for crying out loud, in what, 95? Oh, how delicious.
Ah, Heine.
A right beer.
He wants the beer in the green bottle.
I understand. Well, he's got it now.
Yeah, and, you know, figuring, for crying out loud, that it's 2002.
Yeah.
And we want to put out a new Down record. Well, you know, of course, it's still a brand new thing to most people, but, you know, we have been there before, you know. We've seen minute things that come out of it. We did, 11 shows on the first record, and then everybody had to go to, other obligations, Pantera, COC, Crowbar, I Hate God, you name it,
So you're still playing with Pantera?
Yes, I'm still playing with Pantera, I guess, unless, they're against me.
You think they're against you right now?
Nah, hell no.
Hey, man, you got a nice buzz going on.
Oh, I feel great, man.
I think we could all see that.
Why not?
Why not?
I'm not knocking it.
Absolutely. That's exactly how I feel. Only I don't mind the beer in the brown bottle. That's all right. You're
What are you talking about?
I don't know. It's a little picky. A little picky about the beer.
Nah, I could drink it in the brown bottle. That's fine. Oh, you're talking about the Budweiser?
Yeah.
No, Budweiser's like beer-flavored water. It's crap.
You don't like it?
No, it's awful. It's the one of
I enjoy
the extensions of
corporate America.
One of the worst tasting beers
See, I get the impression
possible.
A guy like you, though, you wouldn't care. No, you gotta.
What?
I just thought maybe you wouldn't.
Why wouldn't he care? Of course he's going to care about what beer he drinks.
No, because I'm the kind of guy, I don't care, Put it in front of me, right?
Yeah, but you're not a rock.
No.
Beer's
I'm a long time alcoholic, and I figure at this point I ought to be what you call picky.
A little picky.
Why not? Turkey.
Wild turkey.
Hell
that stuff's nasty.
It's
good stuff.
Yeah, well, they don't
great for the liver.
Turkey. Yeah, okay.
Great for the liver. And what about any extracurricular mind-altering drugs? Anything like that?
I plead the fifth.
Because our buddy there, Stinky, there on the couch, loves the weed. We all know that.
Oh, well, that's all right. Hey,
I think that's too late.
I smoke myself.
Drugs.
He's cursing like crazy.
Yeah, this is radio.
I apologize for my blasphemous lips.
All right, so he does the smoke thing to move on to other things.
That's cool.
All right, right on.
Very nice.
But marijuana is one of those things that the majority of America has smoked.
Yeah.
Dope.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's the bigger, scarier drugs that horrify people,
Right, the crack and the heroin.
Absolutely, and there's reason to be horrified of those drugs. They are
apparently so.
Incredibly. They are the controller.
Yeah.
And to get out underneath that thumb that they put you under.
We're under thumbs?
Well, the drugs.
Oh.
So get with it, Opie.
And I'm trying to follow,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
But he's right. Okay, I'm listening.
I'm absolutely right.
Sorry.
No matter about any of the ridiculous banter between you people.
Well, you're pegged down.
It's just
right. I hear that.
And I am
You've led a
thorough examiner of things that most people wouldn't get near, with a 10-foot pole, and I want to see, I want to know. For myself. I want to see for myself. And that's why I call myself, and people like myself, lifers, man. You always have that flair in you that is going to make you live on the edge every day of your life. Live on the edge every day of your life. When I was 15 years old, I burned my parents' house down.
What the hell happened there?
7 days ago, I wrecked my brand new truck going 65 miles an hour.
What happened there?
Straight on smash. Some drunk ass rear-ended this girl.
So
he spun out and got himself sideways in the middle of the road, so there was no lights for me to see, no anything like that.
You T-boned him.
And it was just darkness and then him, that fast. And if I would have pulled right or left, I would have been in the lake and drowned anyway. Instead, I plowed right through this guy's car. And this guy was completely inebriated. Completely annihilated.
Were you fine?
I was absolutely fine.
Yeah.
I just wanted to go home. I was exhausted. And, you know, hey, man.
Is the guy all right that you hit?
Oh, he wasn't even in the car.
Oh,
you
he'd
know?
gotten out and left
Oh,
his
yeah,
car.
and he was like, you know.
Dude, what happened with your parents' house?
You said you burned it down.
I plead the fifth.
That sounds like an interesting story. Was it an accident?
Pretty much.
Yeah. They left a cigarette on the edge of the table or something.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry.
That word slips out a few times. That's no problem.
I apologize, man.
We just think there might be a story there that people can relate to.
Most people don't say, you know, they burnt their parents' house down and then you move right on. I'd like to, you know.
It seems like you set the house on fire because you might have had some problems with your parents. And that might be something.
Now you're speculating.
I'm asking.
I'm thinking.
Did you just say something?
What'd you say? No, I didn't say nothing.
My mother had problems with.
No.
What did you say, Opie?
What'd you say? I'm trying to get to the
guy's
bottom.
A son of a bitch,
No,
man.
no,
and you know,
no.
He always says crap like this to people that come on here, and
that's dumb, though. I mean,
stupid. No, not today. Not today.
That's stupid.
Anyone ever tell you look like Tom Savini?
Tom Savini.
Tom Savini's a great special effects.
Yeah. No shock, Shirley.
A lot of people don't know that.
We just want to know more about
Dawn of the Dead. Tom Savini's
well, let's
great,
get back to that.
He's done things like.
Hey, Phil.
One.
Talk to us. What happened with the parents' house?
You got to dwell on this.
Well, there's too many people interested. They're telling us. There's got to be a good story.
I don't feel like it's ridiculous. And
really?
Yeah, and
I burnt down the woods once playing like army men.
Nah, it wasn't really like that. It was like I was trying to terrify my little sister to half death, and the whole thing was it's too much for me to get into. It'd be a waste of time. But
as opposed
to anything you want to talk about, we could talk about the shape of boxing today. Hey, I know names and records and fighters that you guys have never heard of.
I gave up on the fight.
Fishit Sith Bang Prachon. I mean, for God's sake.
He was a special effects guy.
Absolutely wrong.
Wrong on that one?
Former IBF flyweight champ. Junior flyweight champ.
Can we talk about drugs?
We did already.
I want to know what kind of drugs he does.
Yeah, it's boring,
Come on,
man.
Everybody's talked about drugs before.
I just want to know what kind of drugs he does. I want to feel cool. Like I can relate to him. Like I do a little drugs, he does a little drugs.
Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah, what do you do?
Absolutely nothing.
Jesus. Absolutely nothing. You're full of crap. You got that carrot glow cocaine. Shimmy, shammy bull crap about you.
No cocaine.
Not in the 80s? Maybe a little toot in the 80s? Nothing?
Oh, there was the 80s. Yeah, sure.
How old are you, sir?
I'm 47 years old.
Oh, crap. How old are you?
I'm in my 30s.
How old are you?
I'm 30-something. How old are you?
30 what?
30...
Oh, come on, man.
Come on, man.
I'm being vague like you.
You're joking, man.
Yeah,
What is it?
I'm about as old as you, I bet.
Perhaps.
How old
not.
a guy are you, man?
What?
How old a guy?
How old is what?
You!
How old am I? I just turned 34 June 30th.
Happy birthday.
Shut up.
You don't like
Still living on the edge.
You don't like being 34?
That's the stupidest age ever.
It really is.
34 is stupid.
34? That's boring, man. Nothing happens at 34.
Do you feel like you're getting too old for rock and roll?
I feel like I'm too old for going to sleep or something. Man, I'm like... I feel like one walking St. Vitus record, you know?
Yeah, whatever that is.
When I was 15.
Yeah.
When I was 15, I felt like a walking Slayer concert. Now it's St. Vitus, and that, you know, I mean, for crying out loud.
Catches up to you a little bit. Do you think you're gonna...
you know, screw that, too.
Do you think you're going to see old age? Do you want to see old age?
Either way, I'm not afraid of what you call, croaking, kicking the bucket? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, a little bit. Oh,
well, don't chicken out on me. Say yay or nay.
It seems like you like living on the edge, sure.
Sure. Well...
You're not scared of death?
No, not at all. It's so overrated, you know. I've died a bunch of times, and...
Have you got...
matter of fact,
I just...
What are you talking about?
He was clinically dead for a couple of
4 minutes, man.
4 minutes. I don't know. What's that story again?
96, man. I OD'd on the bad stuff, and...
And you were dead for 4 minutes?
Yeah, and then they...
Did you see
put me in the ambulance? Did I see anything? Yeah. Did anything come to me? All that crap?
Angels?
Absolutely not.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You're not giving it.
They said they had me up, braining me, kicking my ass, putting me under showers, putting Zerk trying to revive me. Yeah. Luckily, there were...
paramedics?
Yeah, absolutely. Paramedics on hand. And,
4 minutes, though. Did that do any brain damage or anything?
Well, you tell me.
I don't know. You seem like a regular guy. It would seem to me like if you were 4 minutes dead, you know, you might...
freaked out a little.
See, that's something. You might not be afraid of death, but what if you're a drooling retard?
A drooling idiot retard? You may as well, put the gun in my mouth for me. Please do.
So you're saying that if, you ended up...
Kill me immediately.
Well, it looks like it was a good wake-up call for him. Seems like he's got his act together and he's, What happened?
I'll just let you know straight up, man. I will let anyone know that there is a drug called methadone.
Oh.
That saves your ass.
Yeah.
It saves your ass. If you want to get your life back, if you want the ability to leave your home without multiple paranoias and sickness and just the worst psychosis you could ever imagine.
Really?
Yeah, it's awful.
Like monsters and stuff?
No, more like...
You got a delivery like...
More like
I know.
You feel like inside of you...
Yeah.
Just the messages your body's giving your brain are... I am killing you.
It's like pissed off.
You're killing me. My body's telling me you are killing me. So
the methadone calms that down.
No, the methadone, what it does is get you off of that particular drug.
May have some side effects.
Yes, it has some side effects, but comparatively to being absolutely illegal, being absolutely destitute, being absolutely at the mercy of this horrific drug.
Yeah.
It makes a whole lot more sense.
I almost said the
it really does. I did.
So are you on this methadone right now?
Yes, I am.
Nice. There you go. And it works for you. So that's all. That's all you need.
I wouldn't be able to come do this interview if it weren't for, the medicine, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I'd be this withdrawn shell of God knows what.
Whatever
you know?
works for you, man. God bless.
Yeah, you seem pretty lively, so it's definitely working for you.
That's cool. He's still rocking, dude. That's still rocking.
Still rocking. I jammed. In June, I toured with Down that lasted a month, and then jumped right into Super Joint Ritual, which lasted almost a month, and then 4 days later we started this tour. So I have been working my balls off.
What do you call home when you're not touring? Where are you?
I have close to 20 acres of woods that have trails all through them, and I have a Rottweiler dog named Dracula, and me and him walk the woods, and I have 2 white sand beaches.
What state, man?
Louisiana.
Louisiana?
Yes. I was born and raised in New Orleans.
That explains a lot. Holy crap, we went down to New Orleans. Those people know how to party. Holy Jesus Christ.
My dad's been in the bar business for 40 years. Now he's in the restaurant bar business. You know, I know all about it, you know. Anyway, the point is, I mean, yeah, my dad...
We don't need a point.
When I was 6 years old, my dad was giving me shots of Everclear, you know.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's like, my God...
Don't you think that might have had something to do with ending up having a, you know,
what? A millionaire son?
That's the point. He just made his point. He started drinking at 6 because they dumped out of that.
Yeah,
they dumped out. Man. You just said the curse word there, but it was Everclear. Your dad was feeding you at 6 years old. That set you think that set you down this path?
I have the foggiest premonition, however, you know...
it might have had something to do with it.
When I was around 15, 14, and I was doing gigs, you know, just to try and get my name out there, man. I mean, I was making no money. I see everybody else has got, like, McDonald's bags and Wendy's bags and all this crap. Yeah. I ain't got nothing. I'm like, man, you got some French fries left over, you know? And I mean, I would sleep in friends' cars.
That's really living large, that McDonald's.
I would live in friends' cars and wait for their parents
to
go to work. And I'd sneak through the back window and get something to eat and split, you know?
Yeah. Whatever it takes, you know?
I did that for a long time until I moved to Texas and joined Pantera. I lived in a place, and I made $200 a weekend. You know? That got me more than that, man. I was loving it, man. $200 a weekend.
Right on.
It was awesome. It really was.
Well, I think we got a break here. Well, then we'll let you go. I think we had fun today, right?
We got to go play commercials?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Did you have fun, Phil?
Yeah, man. We had some fun. Absolutely.
I feel like we really bonded. We come from the same place, I'm thinking.
He's a smart ass. This guy is a smart ass.
He's giving me the look of death.
I don't know quite how to look at you, sir.
Good. I could handle that. Well, it's Phil Anselmo. Ouch. From Down, you're doing the Down thing and then back to the Pantera thing eventually, right there, bro? Yeah, okay.
He threw the mic down. That's cool.
He's picking it up again. Just don't hit anyone with that.
It depends on them, you know. We have to speak, you know. We have to speak with one another and decide on the decision.
You must be a pisser on tour, bro.
I'm actually very much to myself. I try and get all the boxing news possible.
Boxing again.
I like
Seems like you're the life of the party, though.
interracial porn.
Yes.
Interracial porn.
All right.
Talk to Jimmy. He loves that, too.
There he goes.
Good man.
Thank you, Phil.
Phil, thanks, bro.
The best interview of the day, right there. Can I shake your hand, or... All right, there he goes, Phil.
Phil.
One of the coolest people on the planet.
He's doing the down thing.
That's a rock star, dude.
That's a rock star.
All right. Jeez, thank you, Phil. Thank you. There he goes.
Andrew WK's been sitting here in shock the whole interview.
How amazing is that?
Lifted my mouth up off the ground.
What a cool
dude. Real deal.
He's the real deal. Look at him. Look at him. He's just walking away like a zombie. See what can happen? I've never seen anyone walk slower in my life. In my life.
Step number 4, step 5.
Here comes 6. That guy could care less about death. What did he say? Death is overrated?
I am anticipating your next word with great anticipation.
I've never been so scared in my life, I gotta admit, right now.
You know, let me tell you.
I wanted to make more wisecracks, but I was too scared.
There's a lot in
the look he gave, and he was wearing the darkest sunglasses, but I could still see his eyes.
We should put him in middays. He could say 5 words, and it would take 4 hours.
Yeah, there you go.
That's great.
What do you think,
That
Andrew
guy's
WK?
I've never met the man, but I got to shake his hand now. I'm very honored, so he's very cool.
That's the guy that's living on the edge, like he said.
All right. Oh, yeah. You can't get any more real than that guy. So.
No, that's for sure.
I look up at him in awe.
Hey, we're going to Buffalo tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, so we want to talk about Buffalo. Brutal Buffalo. Now, I got a few words to say about Buffalo.
Okay.
We played in Buffalo. It was devastating, awesome. But at this point, 10 years ago, 92, 93, there's some bands coming around there. There's a band called Cannibal Corpse.
Oh, yeah.
It's from Buffalo. And
I don't buy their stuff, but I kind of...
Well, you know about Cannibal Corpse.
I've heard the name.
The drummer in our band was in a band called Obituary. Our road manager, tour stage guy, Big Daddy, used to tour with Cannibal Corpse. I just wanted to tell some little brutal Buffalo stories.
Okay.
And
you want to see this girl's boobs, by the way, too? She's in our WOW contest. This is contestant number 90.
Hey!
Contestant number 93 in the WOW contest.
You're a favorite, man.
This is Stacy, right? Yeah, Stacy, a lot of people enjoying your pictures on opieandanthony.com. We're doing this WOW contest, Andrew WK.
Okay.
How are you going to enjoy the $5 grand?
Yeah, we have girls like this coming down to the radio stations we broadcast on, and they flash, we take their pictures, and eventually our listeners are going to vote for the winner.
Wow.
And
what do they win?
She's representing Philly. Look at this girl.
What do they win?
$5,000 courtesy of BrisqueVideo.com. Go ahead, Ann. I'm sorry.
Did you quit your job
Yes.
to be in the contest?
Yes.
Why?
Because I'm a huge fan.
What were you doing, though, that you had to...
fan.
Why'd you have to quit?
BrisqueVideo.com is one sponsoring the prize money.
Yeah.
So in the clause, you're not allowed to be an employee of Risque in order to do
you were an employee.
The first time I went up to go get them done, they're like, you can't do it. I'm sorry. So I called
After they took the pictures, they told you, right?
No, it was before. Yeah,
what I would have done.
You figure. Dude, let's get a show first.
Yeah.
But yes, I called up the main number in New York, and they're like, well, you know, if you quit your job, you can do it. I'm like, all right. So I quit my job, went up, got the pictures done.
Can you talk topless?
Can I? Of course.
Yeah, it makes it much more interesting. Thank you.
The question was raised whether...
wow, there you go.
Jesus
there you go,
Christ.
Andrew WK.
Jesus Christ.
Cow. There you go. I'll say.
Oh, boy. Jimmy, my friend Jimmy asks, are they real?
Are they real?
Yes.
No, they're not
perfect. They're very well done.
Yeah, I give
Let me tell
great
you
respect
something.
to my doctor.
Those are some of the best
Phil.
cans I've ever seen.
Could you not hold your arms exactly like that? Because I can't.
This is...
Oh, you're the best ever.
living on the edge. This is...
Imagine
I know. Don't fear.
Andrew?
I'll just wrap up my Buffalo story because we got bigger and better things.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, Andrew.
No. Imagine a Cannibal Corpse. You know, 1,000 kids in a tiny dark room, 1,000 people, all different kinds, and mosh pits going on. You know the music. You know, jackhammer, coolest thing in the world. And then in the pit, you got guys with box cutters holding them, low in their hand. So when people are going in the pit, people get their legs cut up, their tendons severed, people hospital, blood all over the place. Find the guy with the box cutter, almost kill the guy. Cops smoking pot in the back of the parking lot.
This is Buffalo.
This is Cannibal Corpse Obituary Tour, mid-90s.
Wow.
So this is It's the real deal there. So
That's a
have a
third party
great time.
incentive.
Now you guys are going out there to raise a little hell of your own, right?
Yeah, we're doing a little TNA with O&A. Boy, it'll be just as wild, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, just bring a box cutter.
You ever see the band? We can't even say it on the radio. What? AC.
I knew you were going to say AC.
AC.
Of course.
I think we didn't see them because we were in Boston, and I think we were interviewing Pantera. Yeah. They were warming up for Pantera, and we were at the Worcester Centrum. Yeah. In like the bowels of the Worcester Centrum, and AC was playing. You want to explain the name AC, Anthony? You're really good at this.
How can you say this?
You can say anal.
I don't know.
No, you can.
Okay.
We've said that before.
All right.
You can say that.
Can you spell a word?
No, you can't spell. But it's the C word for the ladies' region.
Right.
That
the
most
rudest band. That's the name of the
ever.
band.
Right.
And their logo is the letters AC drawn to look like those two very things.
No kidding.
Wow, isn't that great?
That's their logo.
But the noise that was coming from the Centrum as we're in the basement was unbelievable.
Devastated. They did a tune with Pantera.
It was just like the
Yes, grindcore.
Yeah.
They did a tune with Pantera where Seth sang. Amazing singing. Real high and then real low, real high, real low. They're, and where was that show?
Worcester Centrum in Massachusetts.
So there's brutality going all over the place, and it has been for years.
Okay. Andrew WK.
Thank you very much for talking to me again.
And the beautiful Stacy, contestant number 93 in the WOW contest. Go to OpieAnthony.com and check out her pictures. We're getting more pictures of her done now, right? Why not? Can never have enough.
Might as well.
Get a camera.
Mr. Rick.
It's just an excuse to keep her topless, man. Who cares if we ever use the pictures?
Yes.
Your photographer is the best photographer, so I hear.
Yes, Rick is.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yes.
What happened? Ozzy has arrived.
Oh, boy.
Ozzy has arrived?
What, Jim? Look at Jim's got a camera out. He's freaking out.
All right, we're gonna. Anthony, why don't we take a quick break?
Yeah, let's do that.
Maybe a long shot we could get Ozzy on the air real fast for a couple minutes. Maybe not. We can't promise anything. But it's O&A, Andrew WK, Stacy, the rest of the gang, backstage at Ozzfest here in Camden, New Jersey. Stay there.
Let me lick that off.
Coming soon to the Opie and Anthony Show. Sex for Sam. 3.
We'll send that one out to Phil. Phil, wherever you are.
Well, during break, Bill laid down a recording.
Oh, yeah?
Want to hear it? Yeah.
I'm a faggot. I was a faggot from 2 years old.
Oh, and now
you don't die of AIDS.
Oh, now you're brave.
Didn't he sound like the new Tippy Tom, though?
He did sound,
It kind of sounded like the new Tippy Tom.
That was a very interesting interview. I'll remember that one for a very long time.
You know, if you cut his silence out of that, it was only a minute long.
I know.
The whole interview only lasted a minute.
All right, we're backstage wrapping up the festivities at Ozzfest here in Camden, New Jersey. We had a lot of fun. I don't know what it sounded like on the radio, and quite frankly, I don't care.
It was fun. I had a good time, and Jim is a little... Look at Jimmy.
He's
so dejected. His hero shunned him.
No, he didn't even.
Oh, no, he didn't. No, he's still like, now, Jerry, I have my papers here. We're going to work on this here.
Dude, I looked at him from here like you did. It's not like I walked up to him.
Yeah, Ozzy walked by with a lot of people.
Yeah, of course.
He's not going to come on the show with us.
He's not doing anything
because of the whole Sharon thing. We understand. We've had, whatever. We've had him on a bunch of times, but we're not going to get him this time, which is okay. We'll get him down the road, Jim.
They walked him in. Jim was like, what?
I still saw him. I still say you get a picture with him, though.
I think so.
That's a lot different than doing an interview and asking questions he doesn't want to answer and stuff, you know?
I think it'll work out for you.
You all right, Jim?
I'm fine, man.
God, you are weird, man.
I'm a realist. I tell you that.
No, but you are weird when
No, you're a pessimist.
I'm realistic. I'm right. I'm always right. I'm right. I'm telling you. Tell me I'm nuts, but I'm right.
But you're weird when they come walking by. The look you get.
He gets all excited.
I mean, I think it's cool, but it's wow.
I didn't. Did I run over? I just pointed and went yes.
But like you were a little kid.
You had your camera out like Jesse James's 6-shooter.
Yeah.
You flung that thing out. And did the battery door open? I saw you like closing it. Like, oh no, did a battery come out?
I just. Yeah.
What do you think of Philip?
He was cool.
From Pantera
Very cool.
and Down.
I loved him. He was brutally honest.
I like
cool
rock stars like that. I like them like that. I don't like the ones that could sit down and actually be, coherent. I like the ones that sit and just ramble on.
We should tell people it took his handlers, let's say, at least 5 minutes to go about 25 yards because they had to go down this ramp, a zigzag ramp. and we were all just watching him slowly make his way to the broadcast center. He was a walking zombie.
I just picture his eyes looking like a compound eyes, like a fly when he walks.
Yeah.
It's got to be like the weirdest thing to look at. The sidewalk's moving.
He wasn't looking from side. Know what he looked like? Weekend at Bernie's.
Like they're just leading him around.
He did, right?
Absolutely right.
Because he wasn't moving or acknowledging anyone. He was just like, going where they told him. And he didn't turn his head like you would do before you make your move. He turned his whole body at the same time.
That's a rock
star. Sat down, and he just proved he's the real deal, I guess.
Dude, he was dead. He was dead, and he came back. Christ did that, and he gets no credit. Christ died and came back. He did the same thing Jesus did. Come on.
I wonder if Christ saw anything when he was dead.
Oh, that's a good question.
The light thing.
I saw me.
Hopefully angels, and maybe he was hovering over his body, while he was on the cross.
He probably got special treatment. He had that good pass. Because, he's God's son.
You got to wonder if he saw anything when he was dying, though. I'm just thinking.
Phil said nothing. He said he saw no light, no nothing.
And then, God, what did we learn today? Death is overrated.
Yeah, Christ, it took 3 days to come back. Phil, 4 minutes. I got a party.
4 minutes.
This death thing, I don't got time for it.
Right,
There's drugs and booze to do.
Phil, what's up? He's still walking around up there, man. It's the star of the show. The star of the Opie and Anthony show today.
I love that. We're going to get some great clips. We might actually be able to put together Phil phony phone call, which I'm really psyched about.
That could be really
you call
cool.
a Chinese restaurant. And why you make so much time between when you talk?
We come from completely two different worlds.
Oh, and you're trying to relate to him. Just stop it.
I was just messing.
Yeah, what drugs do you do? None. But I feel we're bonding here.
I'm glad you got the wake-up call.
Yeah. Well, dying, that was a real wake-up call. Yeah.
Looks like you got your life back on track.
He likes the effing wild turkey, he said.
Yeah, thanks to Jim Sutcliffe. Electric, I can't read your stuff. Electric Factory Concerts. All right, we know Jim.
Oh, yeah.
Max and Me Catering, Tim, Gil, Nancy, Karen, of course, and the entire WYSP staff. All the record labels except Interscope, because Interscope's really, really mad at us. And they showed us today, Anthony. Golly gee, they got us back for the whole Eminem and Korn thing.
Gosh darn it. Here at Ozzfest.
They got us. Sorry we couldn't talk about Rob Zombie and his record and stuff to 18 cities. You got us. Boy. Ooh. Dave Vanderhagen, thank you. This guy
Dave's
puts on
not here.
Quite a show. Can you get... Oh, he doesn't do it on request, though.
The best thing, quickly, Dave has a shirt on from our old from when NEW in New York that we broadcast from years ago. Scholastic Book Club's WNEW Rock and Read. Thank God we took over that station. They were doing rock and read. Not only do we rock, we read.
All right, well, we're spent. We have nothing left in the tank.
I got something left. I'm going to go out there and watch some bands.
I was just trying to make an excuse. We're really trying to get out of here so we could go see P.O.D. set, Anthony. In Buffalo, we're coming tomorrow, man.
Yep.
We're on a plane right after this, and we'll see you guys at the TNA with O&A thing tomorrow in Buffalo. Can we play a little bit or something as we leave? Do we got a little something? No?
Oh, we just got to punch out?
They're going to take care of it on the other end? We also want to thank Earl for helping us out back in New York. Thanks, Earl.
Okay.
What?
Here's Earl calling me.
Do I want to hear Earl or P.O.D. that goes on went on at 6:30?
What's going on?
I want to go see P.O.D.
All right.
Oh, he got me.
Hello.
He got me, Earl.
All right. We don't like ending radio shows like this. This is a little too messy. Jim, you got anything? Nothing? You're just dejected and bummed? You didn't have a good time today?
He did.
You met...
No, we're going to see the good time when he tries now to get to see the band.
I know it's not going to happen. I guarantee there's going to be a problem. There's always... I know.
Look. There's wristbands.
We got wristbands.
We'll see the band. Yeah, we'll see the band. I could have bought tickets and seen the band. That's cool.
Oh, like common folk.
What do you want from these people?
Nothing. Just a picture. What?
A picture of who?
Gee, I don't know. The road manager. That'd be nice.
But you got a picture with
us. Maybe the icon.
Why do you need a newer picture with us?
Because we both changed in the last couple of years. It's good to have an updated version.
You're exactly the same.
No, I'm not. I'm fatter and he's a little more famous.
All right, well, I guess this is how it ends today. I apologize. We had fun, though.
I had a goddamn good time.
And I guess we'll see you guys in Buffalo tomorrow, right?
And then back in the air Monday.
Yeah, kid. Thank you. Thank you, YSP. We greatly appreciate the support. Thank you, Philly. Peace.